Yo, what's good, chat? What's good, everybody, man? What's good, everybody, bro? How's everybody feeling? Let me crack my back. Alright, man, what's good, everybody? What's good? Yo, today is a great November 12th, 2025 for me, you know what I'm saying? Good time of the year, wherever you're watching from. 7:19 p.m. Let's get shit started. Let's get this started. Same fit, cap. Everybody type in a W. Let's get shit fucking started, alright? What's good? Croak, what's good? Loki, what's good? Pika. Don't stream tomorrow, we're on Black Ops 7. Bro, I didn't even know that shit was coming out. That's how relevant it is right now, right? What's good? L Winter, what's good? Rich. What's good, Mr. Dorn? What's good? Umji, what's good? RC Critter, what's good? Random, what's good? Just Taurus, what's good? Squid, what's good? Oven. What's good? Henry, what's good? Mario, what's good? Mango, what's good? Omar, what's good? Dyson. What's good? YXL Jalen. And what's good? Walmart back. I didn't see y'all see this stream. Nigga said you also didn't know Dispatch was on his finale. You just don't know anything, bro. What the fuck? Maybe I just didn't have time to play it, bitch. Like, damn, bro. Yo, like I can't do shit, bro. I can't do fucking shit. All right, let me. Wait, did the final episode actually come out today? No spoilers. Oh yeah, I'm pinning that shit, bro. If you spoil it, you're getting banned for life. You don't even ask for an appeal. All right, you're never coming back. You're going to be for 99 years, the rest of your life. All right, let's see what's going on, though. Let's check out the news. Damn, y'all. The USA has minted its final penny ever, ending 232 years of service for the coin. Y'all, could we get a rest in peace for the penny? That shit really going, bro. 1793. Rip useless ad coin. Bro, what do you mean it's useless? We use pennies for things like scratching off lottery tickets and leaving them under couches and forgetting about it for 10 years and then seeing them. Wait, y'all, so hypothetical. So if your change is like $2 and like 61 cents, do you just get $2.60? Or do they? No, they don't round it up. They don't give you. So you just lose money. So wait, we're just losing fucking money. Damn, bro. Wait, what the fuck? That's low-key unfair. Wait, y'all. Am I tripping? That's low-key unfair. Like, I want my pennies. That shit adds up, bro. That shit adds the fuck up, man. And low-key a scam. That's what I'm thinking, bro. Like, we're gonna start running out of pennies and shit. And yo, they had to take out the fucking. They would have to take out the person that got memoration. That's Abraham Lincoln, bro. Out of all the currency, man, we had to take out Abraham Lincoln. Like, come on, man, that's the go, bro. That's tough. He's still on the $5 at least. We need him on every currency, y'all. I should low-key be on a coin in the future, though, huh? For America. What are we thinking? Like, what if I was on Abe got assassinated twice? Bro, what's the second time? Wait, what? Oh, this. I get it. Nigga said he liked the blacks, he had to go. You know what I like? Banning you, bitch. Yo, I low-key need a shotgun sound effect. I know I low-key need a shotgun sound effect. Yo, nigga thought this was Aiden Ross's chat, buddy. Guess what? You know who runs this bitch? This black just banned you, alright? And I'm finna give you this black dick tonight, consensually. Bitch ass nigga. You know, that low-key sounded like low tier god. Wait, let me read this. The US Mint just pressed its final penny, ending 232 years of making 1 cent coin. Pennies will still stay legal tender, but no new ones will be produced. Loki, this shit don't even matter, bro, because who even uses cash? Like, do y'all even use cash? Bro, cash is irrelevant, real talk. We all just have numbers and bank accounts. That technically, all the money in your bank account isn't even your money. You don't actually own it. Like, there's no, like, it's not like it's sitting in a safe somewhere. If they accept cash, yes. Apple Pay. Yo, I think in the future, y'all, future generations are gonna be like, what the fuck is this? Yo, they're just gonna look at a dollar bill like, what the fuck? Yo, y'all don't got Apple Pay? What is this? Crazy. The move follows a treasury push to cut costs, as each penny costs nearly 4 cents to make, an estimated savings of about 56 million a year. How does that make sense? Also, 56 million a year is nothing for the US. Let's be real, bro. Like, but how does that even make sense? How does a 1 penny coin cost 4 cents to make? I don't get it. Because the materials used to make it? Okay, just use, like, I don't know, use a worse material. Use some recycled material. Why not do that? Man, they just sound lazy as fuck. React to the new Mario Galaxy trailer. Daddy, there's a new one? Also, I felt weirded out by you calling me daddy. It's Big Daddy to you. Yeah, that was bad. That was bad. I'm not gonna lie. That was bad. Bowser Jr.'s in it? Well, don't spoil it. I wanted to see it. Okay, let's see. What is this? People share what they would do for 1 billion and the answers are shocking. Alright, let's sell a family member? That's not even crazy, bro. I feel like everybody got one family member that, like, they wouldn't really mind selling. That is 100% not crazy, no doubt. And I was saying all that. Let's see. Never eat again. That doesn't even make any sense. Yo, Loki, life would be sad as fuck if you couldn't eat. You just exist. I guess you could drink. You could drink. Bro, yo, why have I been seeing an advertisement on the TikTok shop of like a juice cleanse, bro? Niggas deadass like, y'all, do y'all know what that is? People don't eat and they just drink juice. That's a real thing. Like, people will buy full packages. And it's supposed to have your nutrients for the day. Bro, I know your diarrhea. I know your shit would look insane. Like, your deadass just getting diarrhea every day. Like, you're just having pure water. Have you ever had one of those shits? Pure water? Bro, I can count every time I've had, like, pure water shits. Like, I'm talking about, like, it just poured down, bro. Like, that was the worst. I actually had that this year, bro. That was the worst shit. Like, bro. It just sucks. Gross. Well, y'all never had it? What do you mean, no? I did not need to know that. I'm drinking water. Have y'all never had that? Nah, there's no way. I can't be the only one that's had that. Leave my partner? I mean, that's not crazy if y'all are like a month in or something. Move away and that's not crazy either. None of these are crazy. Alright. Bro is drinking water? Yo, niggas clown you for anything, bro. Fuck you mean I can't drink water? Yo, is you dead ass flaming me for drinking water? Gang, can I live? Damn, bro. Yo, like, I really can't do anything, bro. Bro's sitting there. Bro's existing. Ill water. Bro is on a chair. Yo, like, niggas dead ass hate for anything. What the fuck? Hey, Tom, can you add more channel activity things? Need to spend these shitty points. I don't know what to add, though. What do I add? I can't add a sound effect because if I'm reacting to something, I know y'all just going to, like, spam sound effects. How about this? I'll add if you get 1 billion points, you get, like, a free PC from Tommy and FG. You gotta hit 1 billion points, though. There's probably somebody out there that has, like, 1 billion points. If somebody switch here. Yo, 1 billion points would be insane, though. Tommy, you need the PC, not the other way around. Bro, my PC is fine, y'all. Like, what are we talking about? All I gotta do is just hit my PC with some of these. Like, hit it like a lawnmower and then it turns on. It takes like 6 times, but it turns on. Alright, let's see. Damn, there are only 50 days left in 2025. And y'all did absolutely nothing for 50 days. You sat there, gooned. Ate like a fat fuck. Sat in your bed all day in bed rotting. You did nothing. How do you feel about yourself? You should feel ashamed. 50 days? I did a lot. Me personally. I did a lot of stuff this year. And I'm proud of it. This, you did too? What do you mean I did? No, I didn't. I genuinely had a really productive year, I feel like. Alright. In a way, I feel like overworked. I feel like I've been working like 200-hour weeks, you know what I mean? Is that even possible? Probably not. But 200-hour months. Okay. All you did was goon all day. Shit, I wish, bro. God damn. I wouldn't be streaming right now. Alright, let's see. What else is there? Okay. Let's see. Bro, you don't work? Fuck you mean? What? Come on. Day traders on Kalshi are now wagering on whether Americans will get a stimulus check this year. The odds are at 9%. Yeah, we ain't saying no. We are not seeing no fucking stimulus check in 2025. If anything, the government's just got to take money from us. You know what I mean? We're just going to get taxed extra. Bro, where is this stimulus check money going to come from, gang? All right? Like, where is this shit going to come from? Stimulus check or the Epstein files? Shit, it don't take a lot to buy me out, bro. I'm not going to lie, yo. 2 bands? Yo, what files, y'all? What files? Am I right? Come on, man. Oh my god, bro. Tommy's bank account. Yo, like, hold on. 2 bands, bro? Real talk? Like, that, yo, that's... You know? That could be rent right there. It really could. Speaking, did you see what's happening with the files right now? Yeah, I heard they're gonna get like released or something. Let me see if I can find something on Twitter. They're about to get voted on.
Thomas Solomon, I do not appreciate you making fun of my cousin yesterday. He loved your content and you shitted on his grave. Shame on you for laughing at a dead child.
Bro, what? I said, bro, this is the same dude that sent a message talking about L. Tommy. Wait. He sent a message talking about my cousin died to gooning. He gooned to you 20 times. So yeah, what are we saying? Why are we typing an L? Alright, that was obviously a troll. That wasn't real. Let's see, look at you. Wow. Okay, you know what? That's cool, y'all. That's cool. Hold on. Let me see if I can find all the info on... I don't even know where to check. Epstein victim wrote, I don't want to come early to find Trump in your house. When was this? Oh, 2017? Yeah, GG's, bro. Yo, it's over, bro. Yo ass is done for. He was... Yo, I thought he didn't know him, bro. I thought he didn't talk to him for like 2 decades. What happened? Damn. Your man's is getting exposed? Bro, what do you mean my man's? This is not my man's. Why am I ever saying this is my fucking man's, bro? Shut your ass up, bitch. Maybe your ass was on the fucking island, huh? Maybe I should find you. Like, what are we talking about? You said it in 2024. When did I say this is my man's? When did... Find a clip of me and I will pay you $10,000, nigga. You did. Like, people just say shit, bro. Damn, bro. This whole shit is cooked. Yo, I can't even go through this, bro. I feel like I just gotta react to a video of it. When whoever makes a video. Epstein bombshell. Newly released emails show Epstein told Ghislaine Maxwell that Donald Trump spent hours at my house and knew about the girls. The dog that hasn't barked is Trump. Yo. 2011 is crazy. Like, y'all wasn't even born for real. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are fucking babies. Let's see. I want you to realize that dog hasn't barked as Trump. Blank spent hours on my house victim. With him, he has never once been mentioned. Police chief, I'm 75% there. Wow. The MAGA MMs are so cooked. How are they going to defend this? I don't think there's any defense. I'm going to be real, y'all. This is at least my prediction. I feel like basically all of... Like, it's already kind of dying. All of MAGA is going to be, like, dead by next year, bro. Because eventually they're going to vote on, like, releasing the files. And if that shit comes out, bro... GG's. I ain't going to lie, bro. Like, that would 100%... I refuse to believe you see somebody defending it. There's no way. There's no way, bro. Alright, let's check Dexerto, though. I don't know. Somebody makes a YouTube video about it. I feel like they gotta get like a collection of all this shit. Oh, apparently he tweeted about it. Okay, last name. Or True Social did. The Democrats are trying to bring up Epstein hoax again because they'll do anything to deflect on how badly they've done on the shutdown. And so many other subjects. Only a very bad or stupid Republican will fall into the trap. The Democrats cost our country, and then it's just a bunch of yap. There should be no deflections to Epstein or anything. Yeah, bro. I think he knows it's over. It's over, bro. It's okay, bro. Hey, listen. Big D. Wait, that sounds crazy. I was about to say, hey, Big D. Just go ahead and retire, bro. Yeah, that's... Oh my god. I'd rather JD Vance than a child rapist. Okay, be real, y'all. Do y'all think... Okay. Let's say it 100% comes out that Trump was with a minor, right? It gets proven or something. Do y'all think he's gonna resign? I don't see him resigning. I don't see him leaving, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I do not... But do y'all think they will impeach him? Do y'all think even, like, the people, all the fucking MAGA dick riding, like, all the Republicans and shit that just constantly dick ride him, do y'all think they're gonna vote to, like, impeach him? Bro, like, you are literally just defending a fucking EDP, like a pred confirmed. Like, now they can say, oh, it's not confirmed. Oh, whatever. He kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago or whatever they say. All that shit. If it's confirmed, bro, how do you defend that? We need him. It's still better than Joe Biden and his tyrannical government. I wouldn't care if it was... Let me think. I wouldn't care who's on that stage. Who's president. Trump represents the American freedoms. I found the tweet, Tommy. Let me see this. It's... it doesn't work. It's a 404. G. I lost a tweet of you saying you and Trump are locked in. You capping, bro. Hold up. Y'all see this shit? Nah. Wait, tweet Jen? Niggas trying to fucking set me up? Bro, this is a fucking website to create fake tweets. Are we dead ass? Bro, you really just try to set me up like that? So that's how it is now, mods. I'm done with all y'all. Y'all are all snakes. Like, did you not think I was gonna see the website? Say less. Nah, look at this, bro. This is ridiculous. Bro was gonna fake it. Look at this tweet right here. Hold up, let me see how easy it is to Photoshop. Tommy NFG. I was vibing with Trump on Epstein. Y'all see how easy this is to set up, dude? Anybody could think this is me. Bro, like, what the fuck? That's so crazy, bro. I can't believe you do that. And here's the clip. Okay, that obviously... My Twitter profile picture, nothing is there. So how is that proof of anything? That is literally fake. You know, go ahead and screenshot that shit. I don't care, nigga. I don't care. Police cleared out a high school after an AI gun detection system flagged a Dorito bag as a firearm. This is the second time the software mistook the chips for a weapon. Let me see that. Oh, okay, this is an actual, like, gun. I was about to say, that is a fucking gun. Yo, okay, why, bro? Does AI have beef with Doritos? Again? What the fuck did Doritos do? Why do they hate Doritos? Yo, like, AI has something out for Doritos, man. Holy shit. Now I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared. Like, what if I pull a Dorito bag, you know what I'm saying? My ass just gets shot. Okay, let's see this. Burger King will reportedly launch a SpongeBob movie collab menu that includes a SpongeBob Krabby Whopper. Hold up. This might be a cook, y'all. Loki, this is better than the Wendy's meal. If we're being real, this is better than that fuck-ass, dumbass Wendy's meal, man. Like, this actually looks like something that would be a Krabby Patty. Alright? And there's, okay, Patrick Starberry Shortcake Pie. They actually, yo, they low-key cooked up with this. They got a frozen pineapple float, Mr. Krabs cheesy bacon tots. Hold up. I would get this, bro. I would get this whole meal. Unfortunate Burger King W. Now I have to eat Burger King. I am going to be eating this, all right? And you will love Burger King. Burger King is amazing. Why is we hating on Burger King, y'all? We still hating on Burger King? Pre-virus, bruh. What do you mean pre-virus? Why would I get a virus from Burger King? Burger King is goated. I love getting 100 nuggets for $5. Okay. Rockstar has had a legal claim filed against them by UK's IWGB union over what it calls unfair dismissal of staff. We are confident that what we've seen here is plain and simple union busting. Yeah, we never getting GTA, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. We are never getting GTA. Now they're in a whole legal dispute. G fucking G's. We're gonna see that shit in 2028, y'all. We're gonna have a whole new president by the time GTA fucking 6 comes out. Alright? We're never getting this game, Lamau. I'm telling you. Yo, what is trending? Yo, Twitter is so fucking ruthless. Hashtag Trump Epstein pedophiles is trending. Yo, bro, that's actually so hilarious. Okay, let's see. The PlayStation 5 was released 5 years ago today on November 12th, 2020. Wow. Yo, be real. Do y'all think the PlayStation 5 holds up as much as the PlayStation 4? In my opinion, it doesn't. I'm gonna be real. I forgot it existed. Fuck you mean forgot it existed? Bro, something about the PlayStation 4 that was like such an innovation. It was like the jumps we had in technology, y'all. I feel like we don't feel it as much. Because it's been like less and less. Like we had a rapid change. The PlayStation 2 was crazily different from the PlayStation 3. The PlayStation 3 was crazily different from PlayStation 4. And the PlayStation, like the PlayStation 5, it is different from PlayStation 4, but I don't feel like too different. Like UI-wise and everything, the way things are, it's very similar. PlayStation 4 got better games, but PlayStation 5 got better gameplay. Of course, yeah, it's like a more modern console. Yo, okay, speaking of PlayStation 5 and console, since GTA 6 is getting delayed this much, can they just release it on computer when it first comes out? Because at this point, bro, this shit getting delayed so much, it better just release on PC when it first comes out, genuinely. I do not want to see this shit on console and then we have to wait for it to be on PC. Like, we waited this long. We were supposed to get this game a year ago, man. They're waiting for the PlayStation 6. When does the PlayStation 6 even come out? When does the PlayStation... Let me see. Between late... Okay, so it's going to come out after GTA 6 is already out. Between late 2027 and mid 2028. Bro. Yeah, they deadass might as well... Is this the concept of it? Or is this supposed to be it? These fake ass concepts. Bro, watch this not be it. Low-key with the PlayStation 6, they need to fucking they need to add like some new different type of innovation. I don't know. Like it needs to be something unique. Bro, who remembers the Xbox Connect? To me, that was so futuristic when I was a kid. Bro, like deadass, this shit to me was so futuristic. Like I used to think, bro, we was in like 20 fucking 78 when this came out. And like apparently people just hated it at the time. It was I know the tracking wasn't the best, but like I just remember the fun I had with it. Remember the Playroom on PlayStation 4? What is that? Oh, I never used that. Yeah, the VR here too. Even this was like pretty futuristic. I never used it though. Okay, let's see. A doctor has performed heart surgery using a robot from the other side of the world for the first time. For France, they remotely control the surgical robot to operate on a patient in China. Are y'all getting surgery by a clanker? Yo, imagine a fuck up. Bro. A fuck up would be crazy. Like, what do you even do if you're the doctor on the other end? It's not like you can grab the robot and stop it. You're done for. Imagine the power goes out. Oh my god. This low-key could be useful. The tech has to be so advanced. So I would never get this. I'm not gonna lie. Because, like, imagine you're a doctor that only knows this one skill, right? And then, like, across the world, a patient needs that type of doctor, but, like, you live in one country, so, like, you can, like, actually, I guess, remotely operate it. I would not trust that shit, though. Okay, niggas was saying for me to react to this. The Super Mario Galaxy movie trailer. Let's see it. I still didn't watch the first Super Mario movie, but doesn't matter. Damn, calm down, buddy.
Hey, big guy.
Damn, I'm getting spoiled, man. They shrunk him.
Wanted to see us?
Don't move, I'll be right up. Sipping the soup, cleaning the paint. Boodle-doo, and also trim the bumps.
Bro, I didn't see the first movie. I didn't.
Here we go.
I literally said that.
Hey, Luigi. What's up, Mario? Behold, I made a masterpiece for Princess Peach. What do
Imagine they just fucking shot this nigga with a 12 gauge to the
you
head.
think?
Love the colors.
It's trash.
What the? Yeah, Furry's about to be going crazy with this. I'm not gonna lie. They about to be going crazy with this. I thought it was some shit you see in R34. They have to be making fun of that. They have to be.
What do you think?
Love the colors.
It's trash.
How dare you look at my masterpiece and say that?
I'll burn the skin off your bones.
Wow. Sorry about that. That's the old Bowser talking. Still working through my demons, I suppose. Anyway, I need my 8 hours or else I really turn into a monster.
Oh, April? Damn. It's pretty fast. Yo, the graphics probably look crazy on this. Oh my god, the memories, bro. This reminded me just of the game. Oh shit.
I'm Bowser Jr., and I'm gonna be taking my father now!
Damn. Yo, why he low-key got aura? Oh my god.
Princess Rosalina, you're coming with me.
Bro, they really got my wife there. Like, that's crazy. Damn. I did not know she was this strong. That's my wife. Cap. Okay, that was cool. She don't want you. I'm a milkman. Like, look at y'all. God damn, bro. Y'all was joking like shit. Calm down. Fucking feral ass niggas. My God. Ugh. God damn. Okay, that was cool. Let's see what else is there. All right. Last thing. Apple announced a $229 piece of cloth pocket for iPhones. Comparisons have been drawn to iPod stocks, which cost $29, $48 with inflation when released in 2004. If you didn't think Apple was a scam before, you better think it now. Genuinely, what is stopping anybody from having their fucking grandmother just knit some shit like this together? You could probably find something like this for $15 on Amazon. As a matter of fact, Amazon iPhone Pocket. iPhone Pocket. Okay, it didn't pop up. iPhone Pocket Satchel? What do you even call this, bro? Sleeve. Here we go. They don't even have it. Like, I'm literally trying to look, y'all. They don't fucking have it. What do I even type for this? iPhone bag? Okay, here we go. I guess this? Like, bro, I'm just looking right now, y'all. Bro, this is $15. These are all like little satchels, but like still. They basically look the same, I'm not gonna lie. $8. You get this out of my face. My licensed Apple cloth, let's go. Oh yeah, and don't forget to get Apple Care on this for like $50 a year. Don't forget, man. You can't, because you never know what can happen. All right, you never know what can happen. All right, y'all. Let's get through shit. We're probably gonna do like 30 minutes of the Reddit. Because we gotta get to Dispatch. Because I know Dispatch might take, like, I want to do the first episode. I'm just gonna do one episode for Dispatch. But make sure I join the Reddit. Exclamation from Reddit. If you post something, I'll probably see it unless it's TOS. W6K members. That's so fire, bro. That's so fucking fire. W, man. Holy shit, that's great. Okay. Let's get shit started. What is this? Yo, Tommy, honest opinion, is this character fine? Nigga, why are you trying to... Bro, why are you simping over a South Park fucking character? I guess, bro. What the fuck is this, bruh? Yo, bro got multiple angles. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, his ass is too freaked out. We might gotta check you, bro. All right. Holy bum. Found this tweet. Bro, this is not real. Low-key Igoon to C.A. So are we not gonna talk about how the retweets is 1111111? Are we not gonna talk about that? This dude's a first-time chatter talking about you did what? You think this is real?
If you are going to play Dispatch, ensure to turn on censorship or else you will see a penis pop out of the screen and MFS having intercourse.
Ah, you ruined it.
There is a setting for that,
Come on,
as well for removing licensed/copyrighted
Alright,
music. Right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying glass emoji, right magnifying glass emoji, left magnifying.
Yeah, I'm skipping that. Yeah, the surprise got ruined. That is actually good to know, though. Who is Tommy making his girlfriend? I don't even know who this is. Ellen DeGeneres. She don't even swing this way. Sydney Sweeney. Cinna and... I don't even want to know what that last image is. I'm gonna be real, bro. Where do you get these images, bro? Where do you get these images? Y'all, deadass, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Y'all will never see me with a content creator girl, because I feel like, to me, I just see them as co-workers, you know? It would just be weird to me. Like, I just couldn't do that, bro. Also, y'all be in my business. Yo, like, if I literally had, like, if I was with a content creator girl that was, like, fucking huge, bro, everybody would be in my business, bro. BGGs. Co-worker, boy, they do not know you. Tommy, it's okay. We know you have a girl. Bro, Saul, like, why are you exploiting my secrets, bro? All right, I'll tell y'all who my girl is. Y'all ready? My girl is the game. Locked in. I'm locked in all the time. That's my girl. I'm married to the game. Why are y'all typing dots? Bro, that shit was tough. Niggas typing it's solid, bro. Like, some of y'all just want some gay shit to happen, bro. Y'all be fantasizing about that shit. Tommy NFG's lovely community. Yo, I really look so good here, bro. Like, let's be so real. Y'all, okay, with my hair like this, what do y'all think? Now that it's grown out a little bit. It's not bad. I think I'm gonna keep it, maybe grow it out a little bit more, and I'm gonna keep it this length. 1 out of 10. It's the fro. This is not a fro, gang. I don't know where you're seeing a fro. I'm low-key scared. Was this checked? Okay, this is just a Photoshop message. Boy, oh boy, where do I even begin? LeBron, honey, my Pookie Bear. I have loved you ever since I first laid eyes on you. The way you drive into the paint and strike fear into your eyes. Your silky, smooth touch around the rim and that gorgeous jump shot. I would do anything for you. I wish it were possible to freeze time so I would never have to watch you retire. You had a rough childhood, but you never gave up hope. You are even amazing off the court. You're a great husband and father. Sometimes I even call you dad. That shit was the most beautiful statement I've ever heard. I love it. That really just touched my heart. I just got touched by that. Touched aggressively. And I'm gonna remember that forever. Anyways. What? Yo, Solid, you got explaining to do, bro. What the fuck? Is this a real video? I'm actually gonna watch this right now. Old Salah was different. Y'all, we really miss old Salah, right, y'all? I miss the old... Before Salah was rich, bro, that was really, like, the best Salah. Like, now he has, like, 6 supercars, you know what I'm saying? He spits on homeless people in the street. It's fucked up, bro. It's fucked up what he be doing. What was that vid? Bro, this not you. Bro, this is you. Why did you make this video? I'm about to go watch... I'm watching this right now. Lamau, it's true. Let's watch this.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? We're on the lookout for a virtual girlfriend. You know, these 3D women be playing, so we're gonna be flirting with 2D.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? Lame ass nigga. Nah, let me stop. Cause you can low-key pull out my old bits and I'm be like, okay, Sunny D. Nah, I wasn't even gonna say nothing, bro, Sala, until you said that. You said it's my old wife. Like, I really wasn't about to say anything. And then you said that.
Women. We're gonna ultimately try to get them to marry us and show us attention. Alright, if you're on YouTube, make sure you guys join the Twitch streams. I don't even know when I'm live. I just be going.
Wednesday and Saturdays. Yo, what happened to this, bro? What happened to this? What happened to this? What happened to this, huh? Well, no more Wednesday. Now instead of Wednesdays and Saturdays, it's who the fuck knows when. All right. Check the description real quick. I want to know who edited it. Anyways. Not that pedo, bro. Yeah, nah, GG's, bro. I ain't gonna lie, GG's. Yo, Saul, like, that was really your man's, bro. Yo, like, Saul, real talk. Bro, that was really your man's. Like, literally, purely your man's.
This is alright. Oh, we could change her personality traits. Let's make her hella flirty, right? Let's make her
Show them
flirty,
y'all conversation right
optimistic.
now. What do you mean conversation? I don't even know what that is.
Mysterious, a little mysterious. We're not going. We're just gonna start off with, "Hey, how's your day?" Let's see.
Maybe just skip ahead.
I feel like it's because she's not black. All right, we got to change the identity because, let's talk to Glorilla. All right, let's talk to Glorilla.
What the fuck?
I like filming videos.
Change this, bruh. Now we're watching the whole thing.
Filming videos is a great hobby to have. I like to play video games like.
Yo, who the fuck typed in Candace Owens, bruh? Nigga, ain't nobody trying to rizz up Candace Owens, bro.
Do you know
Your old
let's
Solace
see if
Child
she's
was
familiar
different.
to like regular, celebrities. I mean, like
I
entertainers
am.
and shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's your
you know
wife?
who he is. Do Mr. Ball player. I think she's talking.
What the?
I have heard of him, but I don't know much about him other than he's a football player. I think she's talking about Mo Salah. Hey, but if you're talking about me, I don't know what type of football you're talking about, but the Chargers hit me up. You feel me? I know I'm D1. It is what it is. Do you like?
Oh man, this is great. Oh my god, this is almost fucking 3 years ago, bro. That's wild. This is literally 3 years ago in a month. All right, fine. I'll pull up the old videos, bro. Okay, my shit's not that bad though, y'all. Right?
Wow.
Right,
Wow. We got another year success.
Shut up, Tommy. Hold up. It's bad. What do you mean it's bad? Pre-cringe? Like, okay, should I pull up my old videos? I feel like we gotta be fair. I gotta pull up, like, when I first started doing YouTube, right? Like, when I came back. These are, like, when I was a fucking... Bro, this is unfair. Because we were around the same age when we both started. Like, you gotta pull up these videos when they're, like, normally edited. I was just more quiet.
Alright, so, if you're from TikTok, well, welcome. Appreciate you guys.
Damn, I was really quiet.
Playing in the fucking TikTok. Oh, just rating some barely legal teens literally of 2 weeks.
Yo, that could be a crazy clip. That could be a crazy clip. I'm not gonna... If you don't know the context, bro. If you don't know the context, bro, that's bad clips.
Like, what the fuck? And of course, this guy has some random fucking Discord linked in his bio. Let's join it, shall we? Discord.gg/undefined. Oh, what do you know? It's an NFT Discord. Alright, I was wrong. This is not an NFT Discord. Look at these fucking channels. Horny No Mic. Down Bad
I forgot about this.
OnlyFans. Of course, it has the fucking demon face. You gotta play a little to that one. Look at some of these fucking rules in this Discord.
Damn, bro. Yeah, was I better then? Did I have aura back then? Yes. Let's see. Look at y'all glazing, bro. Back then, that was not aura. That was shitty Tommy, bro. That was cringe Tommy. Imagine I came on stream. So guys, how we doing today? Ah, man, man, get that shit out of here, bro.
Wait.
What did you feel No November to?
Wait. I just remember what channel this is. What is wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Why my screen freeze? What? Yo, my computer's cooked. No, deadass, my shit's frozen. Can I move the camera? I can move the... Wait, did Google just... Oh, okay, there we go.
What's wrong? Is this Schoolhouse Rock? Is this Schoolhouse Rock? No. Or where's this one from? Where's this one from?
How do you even pipe a 1? 1 OMG. It's crazy how, like, that's basically an inside joke for us now, y'all. Like, people will not... Look at Technics. Gooner ass in the comments. Nigga typed this in 3 minutes ago. Bro, 3 minutes ago. You didn't even need to, like, we didn't need to see this. Oh my god. Tommy's bathroom is a whole meteor blast.
You know that to test the world's most powerful nuclear weapon, the Tsar Bomba, a Soviet plane flew 400 kilometers from the mainland toward the remote Severny Island. As the plane reached Severny Island, the Tsar Bomba was set to detonate at 13,000.
Yo, low-key, what if they like flew a plane to test a nuke and they just like fucking, they were flying over land and they just dropped it on a city by accident?
Feet. But the blast was so powerful it could destroy the plane itself, so a parachute was attached to the bomb, slowing its fall and giving the crew time to escape. When Tsar Bomba exploded, everything within 35 kilometers was completely wiped out. Buildings, trees, and land.
35 kilometers. And they weren't using this shit back then. Holy fucking shit, bro.
And vanished. Even 200 kilometers away, windows shattered violently. A massive fireball rose into the sky, visible from 1,000 kilometers. The explosion was so powerful that even 1,000...
Deadass, y'all, and it would be, by the way, they definitely made some shit probably worse than this now. It would be worse if they dropped the nuke now.
Kilometers
probably
away,
2 times stronger
windows
than this.
all across Norway shattered from the...
They probably dropped Tommy. Like, nobody's laughing at that, bro. Is that supposed to be funny?
Shockwave, shaking homes everywhere. The Tsar Bomba was tested in 1961, revealing a terrifying power that even scared Soviet scientists. The original 100 megaton bomb was scaled down to 50 megatons. To put it in perspective, the bomb...
They probably got some shit that's like 5,000 megatons now.
...dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki were about 15 and 21 kilotons, respectively. This means the Tsar Bomba was nearly 3,800 times more powerful than Hiroshima.
Oh yeah, we're fucking dead if this drops.
Bomb. If it had exploded at full power, it could have contaminated the entire continent of Europe.
Yo, the beef would have been crazy if these fucking... If they contaminated them forever, would have been... We probably would still be in war now. Oh my god. Yo, the amount of, like, times the world has been this close to ending is insane. Yeah, I know the thing I always think of. That one dude, was it in Russia or whatever? There was, like, they said, imagine they dropping on Austin right now. Okay, like, why out of all places, why Austin? Wouldn't it be like DC or some shit in America? Why would it be like, fuck you, all right? But look, y'all remember that one dude? I think it was a Russian dude. They like had like a fake, like it was a false warning of like America sent a nuke or something, and then they were thinking like, oh, do we send a nuke or something? But dude said, no, this is probably a mistake, and then like he stopped the world from having a fucking nuclear war. Who knows what I'm talking about? Bro, it's like this one, I think it's a Russian guy. I forgot, but like they made a whole documentary on him. And that's so crazy. The world deadass could have just ended there. If he was like, if he didn't say anything. If he was like, ah, that's real. Just drop a nuke on America. And the Cuban Missile Crisis. Yeah, that too. Yeah. Hold on. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick though. I'll be back. Oh my god. Pretend he's invisible when he comes back. You literally just typed that twice and I'm here now. Why would you type that when I'm here? Oh no. Guys, you can't see me? Oh my. Alright, come on, bro. Alright. Rank these Kanye songs without knowing what's next. Tommy edition soon. Okay.
Rank these Kanye songs without knowing what's next. 5.
You motherfuckers better do your job and roll up.
4. I ain't gonna lie. It's not my favorite.
And watch how we roll up and I can't control it, can't hold it, it's so nuts. I take a sip of that yak, I wanna fuck.
Jonathan Cena, I'm a big fan.
Who was Jonathan Cena?
Alpha step, Omega step, Kappa step, Sigma
6.
step, gangsters walk, pimps don't talk. Oh, hecky no, that boy is raw. AKA step, Delta step, SG-Roll step.
I am talk, coldest story ever cold. Somewhere far along this road, he lost his soul to a woman so hard. It's actually not my favorite. I'm gonna put it in 3. So I got 1, 2, and 5 left.
How could you be so?
Yo, y'all, hear me out. Apparently, Kanye is on like an apology tour, apologizing to everybody that hurt. So y'all, we're good, bro. I will be going to the next Kanye concert, okay? He's apologizing to everybody, y'all. Like, come on now. He said, "Oh, yeah, I gotta understand. I'm by pre-tweet. Fuck you mean pre-tweet? Listen, he's back, all right. The GOAT is back. The next one's in Mexico. Yo, it's all fun and games, bro. Till I'm at the Kanye concert. I'm like, yeah, this shit is fire. And then he's just like, hold on. I gotta say something first. They not gonna tell you. I'm gonna be like, God damn it, bro. Yo, I thought we were back. Like, come on, bro. Please, man. Just finish the concert, bro. Just, please. I have an announcement to make. 5. So I got 1 and 2.
I'm coming in when I feel like to turn this motherfucker up only if it feels right. I'll be late for that. I can't wait for that. I think I was made for that. Damn.
Here we go again. Coming past on this beat, I made it to a jam. And everything. 2. I only got 1 space left.
Here we go again. People talking shit, but when the shit hit the fan, everything I'm not made me everything I am.
Nah, I wouldn't have put the 7 one. That's a top tier instrumental though, but yeah. All aspect, yo, like it's like Technic, y'all just ignore him, bro. Technic, y'all, is like the gazelle, and we're all lines, and the line doesn't concern itself with this gazelle. That was tough, right? Gas station bathrooms could actually compete with school bathrooms.
Which gas station?
Let me see this.
Which gas?
Bro, I've actually been to like gas station bathrooms. Oh my god, damn, this is nice. Like nicer than I think it should be.
Stations have the grossest bathrooms. Starting off with 7-Eleven, and I was surprised with how clean this was, not having any clear dirt or mold, no marks in the toilet, and the mirror was generally clean.
I think it depends. If it's like one of those dingy ass gas stations that looks run down, then yeah, it's gonna be ass.
9 out of 10.
Like 7-Eleven's
BP, and this is where things started to drop in quality a bit, because at first glance things seemed fine, but upon closer inspection there were a few.
Yo, yeah, I know what's crazy. Fun fact. Yeah, I know in like a lot of European countries you literally have to pay to use like the public bathroom. Get better. Yo, get some freedom, niggas. All right, get yourselves some fucking freedom. That's insane. Yo, every time I'd have to use the bathroom, they're talking about like, oh yeah, go ahead and pay like I don't know how much it is, bro, like 50 cents. I'd be like, huh, bro, we dead ass. What if I'm fucking homeless? What kind of greed ass shit is that? It's called having no freedom. Oh fuck.
Stains on the toilet, sink, and even the walls. Typical gas station bathrooms.
Looking at Peru, they be scummy.
And here they had a cleaning log, which is typically a good sign, but upon inspecting further, the sink had hair and a few dark marks on it. There were brown stains on the walls and a pretty gross doormat on the ground, so 4 out of 10. It wasn't all bad though, because a nearby Lukoil had a hanging plant on their wall in their bathroom, which gave some fresh air, along with nature paintings on the wall and Clorox wipes off a tiny desk, which made me hope that it was cleaned regularly.
Yeah, they fully accommodated that.
The gas station bathroom by far belongs to Shell, as this place had scratches on the mirror, brown stains on the toilet, and these abnormally high employees must.
Yo, who is this sign meant for, LeBron? What average person is looking up like, what do I, like, what the fuck?
Employees must wash their hands before leaving signs, which, based on the hygiene of the bathroom, I don't think there's much adherence to that rule. 3 out of 10. So now you know.
Interesting. Everyone but you, y'all, you are not that tall, all right? Not that fucking tall. My bad, y'all. Okay. The amount of nostalgia is insane. Send this to your childhood best friend. Damn, these rooms still exist. Thought they just all got eradicated.
Let's see what you remember from elementary PE class. Let's start with a fan favorite. Do you remember the hula hoop hut?
I remember when I was in elementary school, I could hula hoop really well. And like, 3 dudes saw me doing it. And they were like, "What are you, gay?" And then I got sad and I cried at home. True story.
A lot of people have played a game called Castle Ball. I play one called Hunger Games where they're all throwing dodgeballs at this. There's 4 of these, 1 in each corner.
He's
and they're all
right,
trying
though.
to knock theirs down.
I can't even
If
be
you
flexible,
remember this,
bro.
You always remember the one kid that
Y'all got
tries to
toxic
climb
masculinity.
through, knocks it over,
I don't remember this. Did I ever
and
use
ruins
this?
it for everyone else. Hula hoop huts is one of my favorite things. Do you remember the scooters you played with in elementary?
Yo, these shits was dangerous, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, niggas rode these at like 50 miles per hour. Nah, I remember this one time, bro. This dude in my class just like ran on that shit, bro. Rammed into a girl, bro. She was crying the whole day, bro. I think his ass may have got suspended or something. But like, he rammed into her.
PE class.
Because he didn't see it.
Upgraded the wheels now too. This is that one where you'd sit on your bottom and put your hands on the sides here. And I tell my kids put their hands in here because you usually get pinched if you remember that. And never.
Yeah, I remember one time, bro, like, it ran over my foot and it hurt.
Put your hands on the ground, you're gonna get rolled over. Scooters is a classic of elementary.
That's okay, dangerous. That actually is highly dangerous to give to kids.
Last but not least, parachute. Making a bubble or
yeah, the parachute was so peak.
playing the game Shark Attack has been a huge memory for me. Parachute Day is my favorite day to teach, and it's definitely one of the favorite ones for the kids. Let me know what you guys remember from elementary PE.
Damn, bro. Good nostalgia. Do kids do this nowadays? I don't even know. Do kids do it? They probably still do some of the shit. Like, I highly doubt it's changed, like, too much. If y'all could bring one to the U.S., what would it be?
Japanese Barbie dolls used to have a closed mouth instead of a smile because it's considered polite to cover your mouth while laughing there, so the dolls are redesigned to fit that local custom. And Vatican City has the only ATMs in the world that offer Latin as a language.
Really? I mean, okay, that makes sense, actually. Why was I... Yo, I'm lucky dumb. Never mind. Not that many people speak Latin.
Language options since it's one of the city's official languages, and I assume that they accept debit or credit cards. And in the Canadian Northwest, your license plates aren't just registered, they're verified.
Yo, that's low-key tough, I'm not gonna lie. A little bear on... Okay.
Like literally, because all the license plates are polar bear shaped. And Australian Royal Navy ships have a kangaroo sign on them for verification.
Yo, that's actually smart as fuck, because where else are you gonna find kangaroos in the world? Like, everybody's gonna think, if I see that, I'm like, oh, it's Australian shit. Like, what would America have? I guess an eagle? A fucking gun? Yo, you just get a fucking gun, bro. Slap it on that shit. Put like an artillery of shit.
As well, because they would often get mistaken as being British ships because their naval flags have a very similar
McDonald's
design. Back to
sign?
Japan, the houses in the Japanese Alps have an entrance on the second floor because it's one of the snowiest places on Earth, so the first floor basically becomes a basement during the winter. And speaking of floors, some Chinese elevators don't have a button for the fourth floor for the same reason that some Western elevators skip to 13th
Wait, why? Is it like superstition or something?
floor. It's just considered an unlucky number. And billboards are banned in Hawaii to protect the island's scenery, so you might think that the stop signs are blue for the same reason, but the reason...
Yeah, it's OKW. I didn't know Hawaii did that. There's no billboards? Yo, imagine you had a sweeping ban on billboards everywhere. Like, imagine in New York. Times Square would just be plain. But it looked great. I feel like, wait. Let me search up Times Square. Probably no image. They probably got images of it like blacked out. Oh shit. Times Square with no ads just looks so weird. I don't know. To me, it looks fine. If anything, I'm fine with this. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they do need to add like some extra. Maybe they add some art, different shit in the buildings. I'll be fine with that, bro. It looks dystopian. I mean, now, okay, with it purely like that and no art, then yeah. But, like, New York used to look like that before, before all the billboards and shit. To me, I think it looked fine, you know? In 1984, alright. See, y'all are so ingrained into ultra capitalism, bro. You can't even imagine a world without billboards.
The reason they're blue is to protect landowners, not the land. Because Hawaii has a high concentration of privately owned land where the use of government-issued red stop signs is prohibited.
I think the craziest thing, I don't know why, I just kind of learned this about it and I was talking to Law. Like, the highest amount of, like, Japanese immigrants live in Hawaii. And I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because Japan is an island, so it can give, like, the same type of home feeling. But it's like, that's just, like, so random, you know?
But the blue signs allow the owners to have a way to signal cars to stop without violating any laws.
Okay. Blue sign, that would kind of be weird. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Why is bro so jolly?
I got too much. Never get it was too far. It sounded like must be a trap.
Damn, what happened to designer? Last I heard, he was like gooning on an airplane and got arrested.
Oh, my niggas, they take.
Yo, this costume low-key scaring me, bro. Holy shit. Nigga said Dax. Bro, this does not look like... It kind of does look like Dax. Wait. Is that Dax's brother? Yo, like, y'all are such kids, bro. Designer's the GOAT. He's not, but... NFG, here are even more info maps, okay? Legality of homeschooling in Europe. Wait, they make homeschooling illegal in countries? Can you homeschool your children as of 2024? And all these why would they even... What's the point? Wait, so you're forced to pay for fucking school? Even if you can homeschool? Coca-Cola uses sugar in these countries. Okay. I don't really care about that. States where a court has ruled that conversion therapy is protected by minors, even though most medical agencies say it doesn't work. Of course, all the southern states. Wait. Virginia? For real? Damn. I didn't know it was like that. Map of countries that have banned smoking completely. What is this country? I don't even know what country that is. Map of what the maximum penalty is every country for what? Oh. Okay, death penalty. Yo, death penalty is kind of rare. I thought it'd be like more prevalent. I don't know. What do you mean dumbass, bro? Y'all niggas didn't even name it. Okay, there's like 2 people that named it. And then 3 of y'all typed in dumbasses. I'm smarter than everybody that typed in dumbass and didn't even like type it in. You're dumb as shit. Shut up, nigga. USA and Israel. There's definitely more than the USA and Israel. Purple. 16 years. 16 years for a punishment? That's the maximum penalty. So you tell me right now if I kill like 20 people, I can get 16 years max in some of these countries. G fucking G's. Median age per country. The youngest is Nigeria being 15. And the oldest is Monaco, 56. So the average person in Niger is 15? Holy shit, bro. That is insane. They some yunks, y'all. There's some fucking yunks. Countries that ban Coca-Cola. This is all of fucking Russia. Wait, why is it banned in Russia? What did it do? I don't get it. They missing out? Not really. Oh, it got sanctioned. Okay. Tommy might be wondering, WTF is the Bendy song, so let me explain. Around 2017-2018, indie horror games were at its peak. Games such as FNAF, Baldi's Basic, Hello Neighbor, and Bendy and the Ink Machine were very popular, so many people made songs about the wood forgotten era. I mean, I know about like the Five Nights at Freddy's songs. I didn't know that. I never heard the Bendy and Ink Machine song until that one meme. Yo, the FNAF songs were low-key peak, though. I'm not gonna lie. That shit was low-key peak. Not all of them, though. Okay, not all of them. Raise your hand if this is light work for you.
I'm eating like the world's heaviest people. A few years ago, New Jersey native...
She has a bikini on, chat.
If Donna Simpson.
No, I deadass got scared, bro. I deadass got scared. She's literally wearing a bikini. No. She's Tommy's girlfriend. What the fuck? Is that creature TOS?
New Jersey native Donna Simpson shocked the world when she revealed that she was eating
30,000 calories. People like this need to be fucking fat shamed. Holy shit. I'm just confused how it gets to this point, y'all. Like, do you just not feel ashamed of your life? You gotta feel fucking ashamed of your life. Like, when you're at the, to me, the point where you gotta have like a wake-up call, it should be definitely before it. But like when you gotta use one of the mobility scooters at Walmart. When your ass has to use those fucking mobility scooters, it's GG's. Like, I don't know what's up with the older generations, bro. Why did they just not take care of their health? Yeah, I think it was just, it was probably just less taboo, right? Like, people did it less, I guess, and they had less information. Like, with Gen Z, I feel like a lot of Gen Z and, like, gym culture becoming, like, a big thing, and everybody, like, I feel like Gen Z is going to be skinnier, you know? I'm pretty sure, like, factually, Gen Z is, like, losing weight and stuff overall. Some of that is because of Ozempic and shit, and, like, people just taking Ozempic. I mean, better than being this. Better than being this. That's enough to feed 3 to 4 families, bro. Deadass. Let me think. Because, y'all, I'm cutting right now. So I'm eating 1,800 calories a day, right? And just to get to the weight I want. So let me do 1,800 x 7. Okay, it's not 12. Okay. Let me do 1,800 x 12. Oh, my God. Wait, how much is this? 1,800 x 16? Bro! 1,800 x 17. In one meal, she's eating what I have in 17 days. The amount of calories. Holy fucking shit. This is her every Thanksgiving.
Please, Daddy.
I told you, when I'm finished, you can have what's left.
There won't be any left. There's never any left.
Yo, what is this scene?
Happy Thanksgiving.
Oh my God. Tommy, it's you. Yeah, you on my dick, buddy. You on my dick.
Eating 30,000 calories a day on her mission to become the heaviest woman
Ew,
on Earth.
bro.
I started off with the first part of her diet, which was 5 pounds of mashed potatoes, which I taught.
That don't even sound enjoyable.
While I was able to make a solid dent in these mashed potatoes, I decided to save the rest and eat them with the next thing in her diet, which was 5 loaves of bread.
I'm never eating mashed potatoes again. Like ever in my life.
After finishing off the mashed potatoes, I used some butter to
Why
get
would
down
anybody
the next
want to
2
do
loaves
that?
of
I don't
bread.
know.
The flavor fatigue was
I mean, if you're that big, it's just an eating disorder. Like, you're fucked. And I'm not saying that as an excuse. Like, you're literally just like, something is wrong with you mentally. Because most people are like, your body just can't take this.
It's hitting hard at this point. So I decided to bring one of my best friends to the party. At this point, I was more gluten than I was human. But of course, I carried on anyways, until eventually I found myself at the last loaf of bread. Unfortunately for me though, the mashed potatoes and the bread were just the appetizers. My plan was to save stomach space, spend the next few hours cooking, and then I'd go after the main course tomorrow. Which I was about to soon realize was gonna...
Bro, I feel like with even like 25 people, you cannot eat all this. Deadass, bro.
to be enough food to feed a football team. I started with the worst thing on the table.
It's gotta be like
stuff,
50,000
which I combined with
carbs.
the second worst thing on the table. At this point, I felt like my stomach was about to explode. Next, I made my way to the first of 2 15-pound hams, and then I decided to get some complex carbs in by starting on the 10-pound tray of roasted potatoes, which unfortunately took
Let
up
me just skip to the end.
way too many carbs.
Oh my god, he dead ass ate it. Oh no, he's 56%. GG's, man. Tommy eats. I would like. I feel like throwing up just looking at that. Los and Low Tier God are going hater for hater. Streamers with evil
Streamers
fan bases.
having the worst fucking fan bases ever will never not be funny. I swear, bro. Take
Do I got a terrible fan base? Are y'all terrible?
Speed for an example. When you hear that fucking "Yo, Darren," you know you're about to hear some of the most fucking despicable and nefarious concoction of words. The type of shit they would say about his dead aunt was just absolutely egregious.
Knock knock.
Pre-YXL.
Not your aunt.
And they would genuinely pay money for this shit. That's how you know it was just pure.
But I mean, he didn't care.
hatred fueling this shit. You want to know who else has a sinister ass fan base? Low tier God, bro. He might actually.
No, low tier God shit is bad, bro. Yo, have y'all seen those TikTok edits of they'll be talking about low tier God and they'll be like, Dale, take care of your child. They'll be like, take care of your child. Bro, I'd be pissed as fuck if I was him. That being your whole fan base? Oh my god. She was 17, Dale. They actually hate him? Bro, but like everything, he just put everything on himself. Like, he just like has done all of this shit to himself.
Deserve it. This dude.
So I can't even get mad.
His child support. He's pushing 50 or some shit, wearing 200%.
Yo, 40 is diabolical. I didn't even believe that was. Like, is this definitively proven true? That he's actually like dead ass 40? Where did people get this number from? Because I don't think he reveals his age or says anything. He looks 30. He definitely looks. He looks like 32, I would say, or something. Like, where did they get this age?
Shit, wearing 200% polyester fits, and he has literally gained the name the Nightmare on Section 8, but he just will not.
The Nightmare on Section 8. Yo, last thing you see is South Carolina, bro, before getting slimed out at 2 a.m. Holy shit.
But he just will not listen to his fans when they tell him to pay child support. I feel like his fans dead ass want the best for him, but he's just choosing to sit around all day playing Mortal.
I low-key want his girl, like, to come out and just talk about like how he fucking neglects it, like he doesn't take care of his child. That'd be so hilarious.
Gonna be a deadbeat for life, but that shit is actually hilarious when they sneak messages into the Sora videos, bro.
Yeah, this is what I be seeing. Like, who thinks of that?
But I'm not gonna lie, the dude who might have the best hater base, it's Los. This dude genuinely gets straight up threats on his life every fucking day.
Los, the moment you cross Missouri's threshold uninvited.
Bro, y'all have done this to me, bro. I forgot what somebody said. They said if you come across like Hagersville, Massachusetts, you'll end or some shit like that. I don't even know what the fuck. I was like, what the fuck is that?
Name shall become an urban legend.
But on top of that shit, his viewers have become so blunt with their insults, which genuinely make them so much funnier. Like, it used to be all creative and shit, but now it's just shit like this.
Los, you're useless.
Like, bro, this is just actual.
Y'all would never do that to me, right? All right, last video. We're done with that. All right, I didn't get to finish the Reddit, but we gotta get to dispatch. You know, Tommy, don't come to Planstock, Denver? What the fuck is Planstock? I don't even... Is that a real place? Planstock, Denver. But it's not even a real place. I just searched it up. Alright, y'all. It's time. It's time. Oh yeah, I gotta make sure to disable the shit. Sorry, I was talking about. Let me start recording. Alright. Dispatch time. I haven't played it. But pre-BBN, what does that mean? Butt booty naked? Big booty nigga? Like, what could that mean? Wait, I'm kind of. Oh, that's literally yes. Oh, butt booty naked. Yeah, no, I like the game even more, bro. Hold up, bro. Hold up. Nah. How crazy can this be? I don't know. I mean, hold up. I gotta pin this, y'all. I gotta pin this, alright? Y'all see that pin? Okay. Let's get Deadass we banned, yes. Alright. But let's go ahead and see this, man. Yo, the final episode actually fucking came out though, bro. When I did this. Yo, am I really that late? Am I really that fucking late? Oh shit. Hey, better late than never. Better late than never. Alright. Anyways, let's get you started. Let's go, man. Oh, my computer crashed. Never mind. Or obviously fake spoilers bannable. The thing is, I don't know anything about the game, so like I wouldn't even know if it's a fake spoiler. I don't know. That's if the mods know it. If the mods don't know it, then that might be cooked. Alright, wait. How do I, like, make this family friendly, y'all? This game is somewhat family friendly, right? From what I've heard. Unlimited hacking attempts? Oh, censor. Visual censorship. Okay. Replace licensed music. So I'm gonna post this. Profanity censorship. Do I need that? They don't say, like, slurs, right? Like, no hard R or hard F or anything? Alright, alright. Alright, let's get shit started, y'all. I'm ready. Everything says the same, right? I guess. Joe Bart played it uncensored. I'm not gonna risk it because I want to post it on YouTube too. You don't gotta censor, it's not TOS. Yo, you see how niggas try to like fucking pray on your downfall? Bro trying to get me banned. Well, I'm streaming it. Twitch already put it in the, I think, rated R category. But I want to post this on YouTube. So I'm gonna have to censor it, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to censor this. Cinematic or interactive? Which one is better, y'all? Which one do people usually do? Interactive? Alright. Let's go. Come on now. I already know what the thumbnail's gonna be. I'm trying to think. She tried to touch me? Or so, I don't even know what character I play as. I actually deadass know nothing about this. Only see one clip.
Obviously, I love him. He's my dad. What does that mean? Just say what you want to say.
It's just, when you add obviously, it feels a little less obvious. So, I'll ask again. How do you really feel about your father? It's as if maybe it's a little more complicated than
I love my dad. He's gone. Fuck, I gotta go. Didn't know him well. Fuck that nigga. I don't know anything about him.
Didn't really know him well. He wasn't around much.
Well, you're gonna see him even less now.
He really got the same story as me for real.
Just so sensitive. Listen, if I didn't love him, we wouldn't be here, right?
We don't have to get into it.
Nope, we're in it now. Why would I be trying to find the man who killed him if I didn't love him? Why would I be doing any of this? Shit. My nose is bleeding. Thought I was getting emotionally snotty.
No, it's probably from when I kicked you in the face.
Yeah, thanks for reminding me. So, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna hang you off the side of this building.
What?
You're gonna tell me where Shroud is, or I'm going to drop you to your death.
Yo, I'm slamming out niggas already. Let's go.
Hey, you did. You know, for being a real piece of shit, you're pretty easy to talk to, but the only breakthrough I need right now is the location of Shroud.
I'm not telling you shit, you fucking loser!
Then you're gonna die!
It's more like how I thought this would be.
I hope Shroud kills you just like he killed your father. I hope he fucking spanks your
Yo! You disrespecting my pops like that?
Are we outside?
Windy up here tonight, huh?
Why are we outside?
No telling where you'll land.
It smells like outside smells.
Hang up by the nuts!
Wait!
I have neighbors. Use your inside voice and just tell me
Yeah.
where Shroud is.
Okay.
Drop him? I could drop him? Why does that kind of look like Justin Bieber?
Well, in Steelworks, okay? Fuck!
You sure about that?
Yes, please! That's all I know!
Stop screaming, God damn it!
Help!
Grab his dick and twist it!
I will pull you up if you
I was just reading what somebody said in the chat. My bad, y'all. Oh shit. Let him drop. Drop.
Sir, if you want something to scream about, I'll give you something to scream about.
You disrespecting my pops. Oh, he survived.
Piece of shit!
Hey,
No!
I ruined a perfectly good mattress to make sure you didn't die, okay? You're welcome.
God damn it, bro. Wait. Okay. I'm looking fitted up. Hold on, though. Bro thinks he's invincible. He really did. He really did. Hornball. All right. So am I Superman in this? Am I not the cool hero? I thought I was the cool hero. Bro's gonna divide all of us with his choices. It can't be that bad. I'm gonna make the best choices out of anybody you've ever seen play this. Guarantee it. Oh! Okay, I like slamming out people. You gonna die. You gonna die.
He's here.
Got your ass. Yeah. That ass out of here. B, I'm gonna hit you with the reverse. Bing. Bop. Hit you and hit you on the other dude. Swing the gun on you. Bing. Tommy slow AF. How was that slow? Yo, you gotta search up a Tommy NFG, Tommy NFG's channel, subscribe, am I right, guys? Authorization code. Oh, shit. Oh my god, this is like Bloxer. Who remembers that off Cool Math Games?
Time to finish this.
Input. Man, it's easy as hell, bro. Y'all, by the way, I have an IT degree. I have an associate's IT degree. So, if y'all didn't know, I have an IT degree. Just to let y'all know, like, I really know what I'm doing here. Just saying. Community college taught me a lot. All right. Oh shoot. What is this? Alright, sometimes we have mess ups, y'all, but it's alright.
Next one.
Bro, did I not do all of them? Fuck this game.
Alright.
There we go. I'm telling you, I really just know what I'm doing, bro. Like, don't ever question me.
Just one more.
It's too easy. And now we go back here. Boys, slow down. Wait, I didn't do all of it? Oh, no, this one. Yeah. So I'm gonna explain to y'all what we did. So we went into the binary. We pulled up the fusel time. We took the numerator, divided it by the denominator, and we hacked into the mainframe. You're welcome. I'm gonna have to take out some more people. Hey, say less, boss. Just give me the word. Give me the word. Come on. Prepare to die. It's Overshroud.
Can I get a
I'm here to fuck you up.
video
That sounds tough.
through here? Because I'm about to fuck you up and those videos do numbers. Maybe we can go viral.
Ooh, maybe we can go viral. All this build up face to face with your father's killer, and you come in here with that lame shit.
Where
Bro,
the
this
fuck
dude.
is Shroud?
Wait, can I pause it? Hold on, let me turn up the volume, yo. It's a little bit low. All right.
He'll be here in a bit. Oh, hey! After our conversation, I asked him about the dad. Fun little tidbit. He was very well hydrated.
Don't talk about my dad!
Shroud shot him in the chest. Your dad pissed his pants. Bet you didn't know that, huh? So, after that bullet tore through his insides, he still had enough time to know how absolutely fucked he was. Just pissed himself like a little bitch.
It was like so much piss.
Punt.
Your dad was wearing shorts, so
Hey.
it just kept.
I get it.
Oh, stomp. Damn, I missed it. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not playing with you, bruh. We're playing on my pop's name. Yeah.
Starting to think I didn't need to waste a perfectly good mattress to break her fall.
Perfectly good.
Ew.
The stain thing was already in the dumpster.
Can we just skip to the part where you reveal your bullshit superpower so we can fight for real?
I'm actually not to fight. Oh shit. Oh my god, was that his meat? Is that what's censored?
Cool dick. So you got some kind of clever supervillain name?
You can call me toxic.
Wait, am I gonna get? Is he gonna smack me with his meat?
So many levels for you.
Yeah.
Bro, get me off this game! I didn't know this is what I was getting into.
Trout's augments are pretty good when normies like you use them. When you put them on someone who already has
What the hell?
fucking chef's kiss.
I got him. You're not touching me with that. Yeah. Got you. Get that out of here. Got you. God damn. Okay, how did that not kill him? How does this meat like not hurt? Cut that dead, Tommy. You know what, you're right. I'm doing it right now. Ah, I missed it. Nah, the gang up is crazy.
Figures.
My dead ass was not looking.
That should be the thumbnail with you reacting with a shocked
Bro!
face.
Got you. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I'm cooked, I'm not gonna lie. Got your ass! That has to be, he has to die here. I missed that. I wasn't looking at. I literally looked at chat for 1 second, bro. God damn it. No! No! Got him! Dude, lock in! Brother, what are you doing? And I lost. Wait. There's something happening. I don't know what's happening. It's gonna fix though, trust. Let me lock in, y'all. Hold up. Yeah, I'm good now. I'm good. Jump in the game and save him. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna do that right now. What do you think I'm doing? Oh, shoot.
What do you got left on them shields? I said 40%, but boss man says you're down to 28. And he is
King
not
Vaughn.
wrong about this thing.
Loki, you think if I call out King Vaughn's name, he's gonna save me?
Good news, buddy. Trout says he just wants the Astro Pulse.
Come on, where's the plot armor? Give me my plot armor.
It's really yours anyway.
Come on, dude. Yeah.
System check. Calculate the damage per second hitting shields. Then tell me how many seconds I need to divert astral pulse energy to rocket boosters.
12.89 seconds of damage before critical.
Oh hey, Bossman says if you're planning on diverting pulse power to the boosters, it won't work. This is a limited time
you're
offer,
bluffing.
dude. What's up? You were so fucking talkative earlier.
You're bluffing.
Hey, Matt Blaster.
When the plot armor coming in? Right now. Watch this. Bro, please, 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 please. King Von, save me! Save me! Let's go! See, I knew what I was doing. I knew what the hell I was doing. W plot armor? It wasn't plot armor, it was my strategic movement.
Status. Hull status. Stable. Foreign device detected.
Foreign device detected. And okay. Flying away like a pussy after losing a green did, dude. Wait, y'all, so could I have won that? Hypothetically. Now y'all could say you're not gonna get banned. Or was that the only option? No, damn. Okay. Y'all, instead of dispatch, they could have called it, they should have called it dispatch. Okay, anyways.
It was just over 4 months ago. Images like this were recorded across the Southland.
No, get out of here.
Videos flooded social media and our newsroom, showing what
Oh, I thought she was gonna get ran over.
the death of Mecha Man. Again. For nearly 50 years, a Mecha Man has protected Los Angeles. Built by an ordinary civilian with no superpowers. This first suit was dubbed by some fans as Mecha Man Prime. 3 generations of pilots, their identities kept secret, have given everything to protect this community, including their lives. After the tragic
Oh my god, is this supposed to be me? This is my
the
lore?
next Mecha Man,
Finally,
known
bro.
as
About time I got my glory.
teamed up with a star-studded
Oh wait, this isn't me.
known as the Brave Brigade, leading to an
Oh,
unprecedented
it's probably my
period
dad.
of peace in the Southland. After years of loyal service, tragedy struck again when Shroud, a former Brave Brigade member turned villain, killed the pilot of Mecha
That's
Man
your dad?
in cold blood.
Damn.
But yet again, as hope was lost, a 3rd generation of Mecha Man emerged. A Mecha Man for the modern era. A bulwark against organized crime in the greater Los Angeles area. Until today. Earlier today, Mecha Man broke his silence and addressed the media.
Yeah, they probably was flaming my ass. Loki, if I'm a superhero, you have to glaze me.
There's been a lot
Can't
of
discredit me.
speculation about my health and the state of the Mecha Man suit, and I'm here to put that speculation to rest. The suit has been damaged beyond my ability to repair, so I will be stepping back from superhero work.
Bro, what? Just take it to like Jiffy Lube or something.
Immediately.
Does this mean you're finished?
Homelander movement.
One at a time, please.
Ashley Rhiness, San Pedro Daily. Do you have anything to say to your fans? The public outpouring, the vigils, a lot of them
it was
were
all
worried
for
you
you.
wouldn't wake up.
Everything I've done, every sacrifice me and my family have made has been for the people.
Imagine there's
of
one that
Los
said "fuck
Angeles.
you."
Next question.
Turn on subtitles. Y'all want it on? Or nah? What do y'all think? I can turn it on. Where's it at?
Chris Stratton, Torrance Tribune. Does this mean you're retiring as Mecha Man? Word on the street is you're donezo.
Are you 100 years old? Why are you talking like that?
Answer the question, buddy boy. Are you retiring?
Boy!
My readers need the skinny, and I aim to
Suit,
deliver.
turn on instant
Let's
killing
get it on
mode.
the
Oh.
record.
No comment.
I'm not looking to comment on that just yet. That's the only skinny I can give you. Alright, just one more, please. I gotta get back to, just one more.
Glaze me more!
Probably someone from the Century.
Charles Kingsley, South Bay Signal. So, Shroud kills your father, goes to jail 15 years, breaks out, and immediately dupes you into a trap where he destroys the Mecha Man suit and puts you in a coma for months.
I didn't hear a question.
Two-parter. First, why didn't Shroud kill you? You haven't been conscious for months. It'd be easy money taking you out.
Okay, Shroud wanted the Astral Pulse and Mecha Man gone. He got both. I'm not sure I mattered much.
Right.
Well, let me turn it up, y'all. Okay.
You're unimportant. Which leads me to my next question. Most heroes avenge their family. You did the opposite.
Holy hater!
You killed
Yo,
your
can somebody...
legacy.
Can I just kill this nigga?
How disappointed would your dad be if he were here right now?
What the fuck?
Your father. Your
That's
grandfather.
fucked up, bro.
They must be rolling over in their graves.
Leave. Oh, I could attack? Damn, I should have attacked. No, I should have attacked. My bad, y'all. I failed, y'all.
Is Mecha Man a mecha quitter?
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like it'd be better if he died than be a mecha coward, you know?
What?
What kind of example is he setting?
Bro, I was the only one defending the city. Who? I don't see you. You're Sue. Oh, wow. Put it down and leave. That's pretty disrespectful. I was watching that. No,
Hey,
I'm not playing.
Assholes. Yeah, all you assholes. Pretty disrespectful for you to be doing that in front of me.
Hey, who are you calling assholes, asshole?
I'll handle this idiot. Keep loading. We're out of here.
You're not handling anything.
And who the fuck are you?
You know my name.
Yeah, you. Go fucking hobo ranger? Who the fuck
I'm
are
Mecha
you?
Man.
I'm Mecha Man.
You're not Mecha Man. That's Mecha Man.
I'm Mecha Man, dipshit, okay? That's my suit.
Wow, you're gonna be wishing you had it right now.
Whatever the case, I'm enough to deal with a pack of fucking Skittles idiots like
Tommy, humble him. I got y'all.
God damn it. Look,
Attack!
you're hurt. You're not thinking straight. You
Punch
don't
with
wanna
left,
fight
right.
someone who knows
I'm
which
right-handed,
hand
right.
every punch is coming from.
Oh, god damn it. God fucking damn it. No! No!
What the?
Oh my god, is that my girl? What's good, fine shit? Why did three of y'all immediately spam mom?
That guy I
Yeah,
drew,
GG's, bro.
he landed on the roof, right?
All good.
Phew. Hi, I'm Blonde Blazer. I work
Hi,
at
Blonde
Superhero
Blazer!
Hey, hi, yeah. I know who you are. You're like, famous.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm just a corporate hero for hire. You're the real deal. You're the famous one.
Nah, you're the real one. Nah, you.
Right, I don't think infamous is the same as famous, but...
Oh god, your arm.
Snow Bunny superhero.
Oh, yeah.
It'll be fine, bro.
That's gross.
I'll be good.
You look like some kind
Yo, I'm
of
embarrassing myself in
mime
front of the host, bro.
DJ.
I'm cooked.
Let me see it. I'll help you.
Oh, yeah.
Usually dislocates the other way.
Hey, go ahead and help!
Have you done this
Go ahead and
before?
help!
Maybe...
Alright, damn, that was kind of harsh.
Wow, that's okay. Thank you.
One of them is on that roof.
You look like you could use a drink.
Yeah, I could.
What makes you say that?
You inviting? Elbow drinker? Yo, like, I can't have fun. Every once in a while, chill out.
I didn't even realize it.
Yeah, well, you know what? They can taste the rainbow in jail.
What do you mean? Like, did
Y'all chat are so freaked out more than Technic does for his Genshin Impact characters. Tee up Brushy ain't gonna fuck you, Will to flower emoji.
I can't skip the
Will
message.
to flower emoji.
But I actually can't skip it.
Will to flower emoji. Will to flower emoji. Will to flower
Why can't I skip
emoji.
it?
Will to flower emoji.
There we go. Hold on, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll be back. Yo, deadass didn't let me skip it for a second. Bro. My God. Did you wash your hands? Of course I didn't.
Colored dicks.
Sorry.
Oh, you're so funny.
I know what I meant, but it should have been that.
I'm a little buzzed. I don't really make jokes like that. I think Vizzy's rubbing off on me.
Who?
Someone I work with. It's... yeah.
Rough day. You gonna fumble? I'm not
I
fumbling,
can't
y'all.
tell which one of us had the rough day.
Oh, no. I had a great day. Well,
Bro, why she just hit me like we're pals? Come on now.
You're joking. Sorry. It's fine.
We not
Don't
pals.
worry about
We're
keeping
more
up.
than pals.
Something to do with the powers. It takes a lot for me to feel anything.
Damn.
What a sad sentence.
Hey, you should give yourself more credit to do what you
Second
did
time
for
Tommy's
as
been
long
touched by
as
a
you
girl.
did, especially without superpowers.
Not true. What do you call this?
I can fix that one for you too.
No thanks, I like this one.
Thank you. So, how did you afford all that? You must have spent hundreds of thousands of...
Millions. So you'll understand when the check comes.
You're serious?
Yeah, I'm rich like that.
Yeah, I
Come
basically
on.
burned through my entire inheritance keeping it going. The last couple of years have just been duct tape and sheer determination.
Yeah, nah, I got like a couple
Why
millions
did you
too
do
back
it?
home.
Do what?
Crazy.
Sacrifice everything to be a superhero to the point of financial...
Ruin?
I was gonna say hardship, but ruin was the first word that came to mind, yeah.
You have $10.
You must be completely broke at this point.
I gotta sound tough. I like helping people.
I don't know. I guess I just like helping people.
That's I've done it.
So, are you drunk yet or what?
Yeah. I should
I'm
probably
so
take a
drunk.
Good, because I was hoping, after some drinks to loosen you up, I could learn a little more about you. And, if all that went well, present you with a proposition.
A proposition?
Am I? Oh, I'm
Yeah,
getting recruited.
I'm just trying to figure out if this is a fit or not, you know? Then it's just a matter of picking the
Hopefully
right
nothing
moment.
scandalous.
Okay. Hopefully it's nothing too scandalous.
That's actually not water.
No! Fucking dumbass!
It's not like alcohol, it is alcohol. I know because you spit it directly into my open mouth. That's water.
Bro. It's over, bro. Where's that praying gift when you need it? Holy Orlos? It's alright, bro. Hasn't been the first time I've done that to a girl. Or the second time. Or the third time. Or the fourth time. Or the fifth time. Or the sixth time. Or the seventh time. Or the eighth time.
That, see? How it has ice in it?
You drink hard liquor from a pint glass?
Actually, I usually just drink it straight from the bottle, but I thought that would be embarrassing. I'm gonna go clean.
Alright, we're good.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I will be right back.
What are you doing?
Yeah, you dumbass.
Hey, bitch!
Hey, don't talk to women like that!
Talking to you, bitch.
Hey!
Alright, just so you know, I only turned around because someone yelled, not because I'm a bitch.
Oh,
or
no, he's
anything.
talking to me?
Don't you watch the news? This is a superhero bar.
Oh, wow, are you a superhero? That's so cool. Is this your power? You're like, tell people obvious shit guy?
Well, you're really going to act like you don't remember me.
Wait, it's coming back to me. Hold on. Yeah, it's coming back to me. Oh, wait.
Mr. Wet Ponytail.
You know what?
I'm about to get
you
punched.
You are Mr. Wet Ponytail. Your superpower is then obviously you're a ponytail, which, aside from being disgusting, has the ability to never not be wet.
Yeah.
In battle, you whip it around,
I'm ready to
and
fight.
anyone it touches fucking kills himself.
Shit. That is... Damn.
You good?
Sorry, I choked on my spit.
Yeah, I got the hoes laughing!
No.
Yo, I'm really tough!
I control the
fuck.
fire.
The fire?
And the flame. And my skin does not burn. I am Flambe. And you...
Wait, oh shit, I do remember you. You're that shitty villain I busted up.
Not anymore,
Damn.
Jack a dick. As I literally just said. I am Flambe, a real superhero.
Ain't nobody scared,
You are
buddy.
not Mecha Man.
Don't make me pull out the suit.
So, you need to get the fuck out of here.
Alcohol, that would burn him, right?
We can do this
W stretch,
the
W
easy way.
stretch. W stretch.
Sorry, which way was that?
No, Punch Up. You're literally feeling
Get your ass on!
Shit, yeah, you're right. Anybody got a rug? You gotta drop and roll, lad.
Thought he doesn't burn.
Some people become scared before they even know they're hurt.
Not for real!
Like babies.
Yo, what's your name? Oh, fuck.
Hey, Mecha Dick, get the fuck out of here.
I get it. Can you just tell Blazer I'm outside? Relax.
So we got a cloning ability, I guess? Another fumble. Bro, there's only been one. You scared the women, man.
Hey, I couldn't find you.
It's cool. I was just admiring the art on this dumpster.
Yo, that'd be the pose, bro. Dudes do at parties thinking it's aura. It's be Bro, you really hit that, bro? Yo, there's no way, but now it's working though. It's gonna work.
Tell why anyone would put those words together. Why are you holding drinks?
Nightcap?
You're in trouble.
Actually, according to the
I just
bartender,
realized how strong
that's
she is.
exactly what
Goddamn.
you are. What happened in there? I walk out and the bartender's pissed. The whole energy is awkward. And why did it
Got
smell
fired
like
up.
burnt
That
hair?
sounds tough, right?
I got a little fired up with the guy, but he ran off before anything happened, so...
Oh, you got fired up.
Yeah? Does that not sound convincing?
She's a muscle
enough?
mommy. What
Hold
is
these.
wrong with you?
I know a place.
You stung.
Yeah, let's go! Nah, I'm so tough, y'all. And this only is happening to me. This never happened to anybody else that's played this game. How have I not fallen? I just realized. Turn off censored mode? Yeah, do I turn off censored mode? No, I can't. Bro, I can't, y'all. No! I gotta post this. On my knees begging. Bro, what is wrong with you? I don't want to see this. Well, you're not gonna just see a dick, buddy.
I actually thought you were taking us to sit on it.
Hmm? Oh yeah, that would have been cool. Oh no, yeah, this is better because you can see it, and it it looks like there's a couple up there.
I gotta
already, so-
apologize, you know what I'm saying?
I know I shouldn't even bring it up because it was mortifying for the both of us, but I am seriously sorry about the whole spitting thing.
I saw Joe Bar have
it's
this
usually
uncensored
like
on
a second
YouTube.
take
Yo, can I
kind
have
of
this uncensored?
I'm joking. I'm joking. This is not a date.
No, totally. Yeah, I was thinking about something else, but yeah. Thanks.
And you're a pussy.
Thank you. Again.
Don't you worry about it, Robert Robertson.
How do you know my name?
Oops.
Yeah, she's a fan.
What's going on?
Okay, I'll tell you. But only after you tell me how you ended up with a name like that.
Oh, you mean a name like Robert Robertson III?
The third? 3 times this happened?
There was Grandpa Bobby, then my dad, who I called Dad, but everyone else called Robbie, and then me, Robert.
Yeah.
I wanted to be taken seriously.
I'm pretty famous myself.
Family tradition.
In more ways than one. Gramps was the first Mecha Man. He died in the suit before I was born. Dad was killed fighting Shroud. That's when I took over.
Slow down,
a little
Tom.
inheritance and the life insurance money.
Damn, life insurance?
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize.
Just your run
Yeah, no, it's so sad.
Superhero or
It's so sad. If only me and you could spend a night. Stop.
origin story. The family tradition, if there is one, is dying in that suit. Which I guess I don't have to worry about anymore.
Go to settings and uncensor. Yo, why do I actually want to uncensor it now? Wait, let me check the Twitch category. Yo, I'm realizing, bro, I could just censor it on YouTube too. Pre-ban. Deadass. Wait, she let you kiss her? Bro, this is some gooner ass shit, yo. Why y'all niggas actually think I care? I was trolling. I don't care about uncensoring it, bro. He asked Joe stream with the uncensored. Did he deadass? So you can. Bro, I'm not trying to get banned, y'all. For the plot. He did uncensored. Check it. Damn, bro. All right, let me just change the. Let me put the content label. Oh, it's already on mature game. Okay, bet. All right, fuck it. I'm gonna have to block it out though when you know. I also don't want to see some meat flying around. Good thing I censored it for that. Why y'all saying don't do it? I'm gonna put censorship on right after
I'm
this.
not quite drunk enough to share my origin story just yet. But remind me to tell you someday.
Definitely.
I'm just saying have do it, don't do it. Yeah! Oh, what the fuck? Yeah!
We can work with this.
Kiss her, please, 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 please. Work! Now she gonna reject me. Oh, it worked.
No, this. I'm.
Fuck this game, nigga. I'm done, nigga. I wasted all this fucking time, bro. Gather my intel. Fighting for this dumb bitch. Just for this bullshit. I'm done, bro. Don't ever tell me to do some shit ever again in y'all's lives. No, bro. I can't. God damn it. Fucking dumbass game. Y'all made me do all. Y'all made me get all that hyped up for that. Of course, it's the black dice being last. Look, alright. The dice are perfectly treated with the same equality and opportunity as every other dice.
It's my fault.
I'm so sorry. I totally misread that.
You didn't.
I mean, you did. But I definitely... The way I went about things tonight... I'm sorry. It was all a little loose. A little unprofessional.
Unprofessional? I'm not sure that applies to this.
I'm actually here on official business.
Man, I don't care,
How
bro.
I know your name,
I don't care anymore.
The proposition I mentioned right before you spit in my mouth.
Still mortified about that.
It's fine. Do you remember a superhero named Trackstar?
Remember, of course. He's like family. That I haven't talked to in a while.
What's wrong with my ear?
What about him?
I work with him at SDN.
Did my ear get shot off?
He recommended you. Mentioned that he worked with your father.
Yeah, he was the youngest member of the Brave Brigade, so he was kind of my
eyebrows
babysitter
on her mask.
for a
It
while.
is.
How's he doing?
He's doing great. He's
Oh my
why
God, it
I'm
is.
here.
What the fuck?
Robert, I would like to make you an offer. In exchange for dispatching and mentoring some of our rookie heroes, SDN can make you Mecha Man again.
Let's go!
This time with all the resources that a company as big as ours has at their disposal.
I'm back in the
No
game.
more paying out of pocket for repairs. Support staff, the whole
My suit was destroyed.
My suit was totally destroyed.
We can make you a
I
new
saw
one.
the report, studied the footage.
What you doing?
It's not totally destroyed, just mostly. It's a big investment. It'll take considerable time and money to get the suit repaired and the missing pieces replaced. Plenty of time to learn.
So I
how
got
to dispatch,
rizzed up just to be
level up
used.
Some of the heroes on
Just
our
to be
roster.
used like a nut rag.
Your experience, your work ethic, your perspective, it's all invaluable. Share it.
What if I say no?
Robert. You have a lot left to give.
And what if I say no?
Then I'll hate you forever. And I'll push you off this billboard.
What?
Wow.
Yeah.
And no one would suspect a thing.
Why would you
Nope,
say that? It's Riz.
Not a one.
Wait.
Let me
so
cook, let me
you
cook,
want
let me cook.
Dispatching. What's that even
Now I'm
mean?
now I'm accepted.
Oh, right. I was supposed to test you at the bar. Here.
Drunk people shouldn't be throwing things at drunk people.
Noted.
Am I waiting or are you waiting? What's going
It
on?
was supposed to open up when I threw it to you. Well, okay, there. Pop it on. This is part of the assessment. And don't move too much in there. You're sitting on the edge of the billboard.
Greetings and welcome to this training simulation. We may be superheroes, but we're nothing without SDN's real hero, the Dispatcher. So, Dispatcher?
Yeah, yo, I'm the dispatcher. Get it?
Well, well. It appears we've got our first call from a subscriber.
I saw some scary,
Subscriber?
suspicious men last night.
That's
leaving
not how
the
you
old
said that.
movie theater.
You'll receive requirements to help you determine which heroes to send. Such an array of brave heroes to choose from. This graph will show you what a hero does well and not so well.
Okay.
A hero with a knack for vigor and combat looks right for the job. That sounds like me, Phenomaman.
And shut your ass up.
Now that at
I'm
least
gonna put him
one
up.
hero is being dispatched, it's time to get to work.
Let's go.
A wise choice.
Yo, it's kind of like
I
Clash
will now
of
return
Clans.
to SDN.
Okay.
When a hero returns to SDN, they'll need some much-needed R&R. That stands for
Who
rest
said they
and
can get? Who said you
relaxation.
guys can't get breaks? Oh hell no. No breaks over here.
Don't forget to review your hero's performance. They won't be sent out again until you do.
Okay.
On SDN's state-of-the-art graph, we can see an analysis of what skills the call required.
Where? Oh.
Let's see how well I did after responding to that caller's, well, call. There's no such thing as
Not
a
bad. Next
perfect
time, make it
fit.
100% or you're
Use
fired.
your intellect and your roster to your advantage. The more that my skills align with the needs of the job, the more likely I am to succeed.
Okay. Why Brain Book?
Organized
Is that fine
criminals,
shit?
often led by figurehead supervillains, are the scourge of Southern California. We work tirelessly to root them out.
We've got a potential villain hideout on the college campus.
Sometimes the solution is brains, not brawn. SDN's diverse array of heroes can solve any
Alright, let me send her out. Her, and then who else? Do I send out two? How do I see the... I low-key forgot everything, I'm not gonna lie. Her. This one.
Let me balance the scales.
Wait, I low-key might have fucked that up. It's all good, it's all good. Please tell me it was good. Oh, 100%! W Brain Book.
Excellence.
That's my goal already. Art exhibit, okay? Museum is doing an exhibit on local superheroes and needs a guest speaker. Unveil a new superhero exhibit to the excited audience. Incorporate your unique perspectives. What do I put up? What does she go for? Mobility. Alright, so I need charisma. Charisma. Sweet talk. Wait, pom pom?
Anything.
I'm gonna put 2.
Let's dash.
Oh, if these streets can talk.
Let's go.
One of your heroes needs you.
What?
As their leader, your heroes will look to you.
The speech
Make
as
choices
DN
and
prepares
follow
boring the
where
crowd.
they
We're gonna
lead.
have to improvise. Sprinkle on jokes. Turn me up. Now they're gonna like it. Okay.
These choices need the right skill. Remember each of your hero's strengths and weaknesses.
What can I say? A lot, actually.
A convoy of Diablo's goons are harrying the highway patrol.
As if traffic in this city was not bad enough.
All right, let's see.
Speaking of traffic and going
I need combat.
places, does SDN offer paid time off to take vacations?
Of course. PTO accrues
send
at a
2
regular
of these.
rate over time. Use it however you like, as long as you
Wait, I might be
discuss your
fucked.
schedule.
Wait,
with
why
your
is there 2
manager
more?
In advance.
What the fuck is a PTO?
The diabolical supervillain El Diablo is attacking Los Angeles General.
Oh shit.
Oh, no. It's one of my arch
I'm cooked.
nemesises. El Diablo.
I got nothing, I ain't gonna
That
lie.
means the Diablo in Spanish.
Huh, he must have been using the convoy ambush as a distraction.
And to attack helpless hospital people.
Here, what's this?
That craven bastard.
The giant monster
Speaking
attacking
of
downtown.
hospitals, did you know SDN offers a robust
Bro!
benefits package for all full-time employees?
I'm done for. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
phenomenal.
Send Superman. I already used both. Was I not supposed to use both?
Folks, call me Justice.
I need help getting to my doctor's appointment. All right, bruh. Just send her.
I do things by the book.
Assist a enfeebled woman across the busy street. Wait, why would I not send? No, don't send her. Why not?
Knowledge is power.
Yeah, I'm done for. Oh, I gotta send people with charisma, bruh. Yeah, my ass tweaking.
SDN values
Okay, here we go.
work-life balance. When the bell rings, your shift will end very soon.
I can't press anything. Fuck. I need some combat! Okay, GG's.
There's a giant monster attacking downtown! Save us, SDN!
Oh god, no. Help us. We're being held hostage.
I don't even know
Send help,
who
please.
sent for this.
You can find suggestions on
Civilians
how to
have been
handle hostage
taken
situations
hostage,
on
convince the
page
goons to release them.
234 of SDN's
Alright, sweet
Guide to
talker.
Dispatching.
Come on. Dude, I'm actually so cooked on this one, bro. They're still resting? God damn! You're a horrible dispatcher. I got it.
phenomenal.
Oh my god, I sent him last second.
Sometimes a hero can
Dispatcher,
use their
El Diablo's
talents
crew's
to
harassing the
tip
good folks of the hospital. We
scales.
do. Clear
They
path.
are superheroes after all.
Rescuing civilians and taking down
Here we go.
villains. Just another
El
Tuesday for me.
Diablo's goons are running scared. We're on the heels of a sidewalk. God damn it. Okay, her. Her.
Shut it down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go, go, go. Wait, do I get scored after this? God damn it, Sweet Talker, you fucking suck.
I'm speechless.
Hostage is killed? Oh. What's going on here? Oh, this guy, 94%. We saved the cat though, y'all. Yeah, some hostages may have been killed.
SDN
but look.
solves all problems.
All right,
big
this
and
dude
small.
did it right, please.
We never ignore the people of the city.
Fucking idiot!
Especially the elderly.
Speaking of retirement, quick question. Phenomenon, does SDN offer 401k matching?
Monster Rampage?
Yes, but there are limitations. Your
How did this
HR
do?
representative will have all the details.
23%.
Folks, call me Justice.
Our shift is done now. It is time for lunch.
We couldn't have done it without you, dispatcher.
Too true.
Okay, I mean,
I'm going to enhance my break time with some of the snack offerings in our break
that's not the
room
worst,
vending
y'all.
machine.
People have done worse, right?
Great idea. Thank you again, dispatcher. I hope to be seeing a lot more of you. Goodbye for now, and don't forget to be phenomenal.
Did he just say phenomenal? It felt pretty natural to me. And that it's natural for me to end up mid-tier, that said, for a first time.
Okay, that was the
feels
first time.
pretty-
Yeah, that's not that bad. Let's go!
Did I drool on you?
I don't think so.
Oh, shoot.
Well, you see why we thought of, well, why Trax.
Nah, yeah, I
thought of
didn't
you.
even take it that seriously.
It makes
Yeah, no,
sense, yeah.
No, don't fly away.
Meet me at the SDN offices tomorrow. I'm not done saving you yet.
Okay.
Is there a ladder or?
Oh yeah, I'm just stuck there.
Sorry, I'm
Sure,
late.
some people were killed, but at least we have a mommy. You're right. Give him cereal. Come on now, what? People don't feed him? That's fucked up.
The folks at SDN are the best in the business, and we're striving to create a safer, stronger city every
I
single
met a nice lady.
The folks who live here have to deal with a lot.
She wants to help us out.
Okay. I didn't do so bad. The first episode? Yo, why is this ending like it's a movie? Continue. One more game. Oh, I didn't even read what that said. You and 54% of players kiss Blazer. Okay. You and 44% of players let the goon drop. Your success rate in the fight with Toxic was 94%. You performed better than 30%. Okay, 30% of players. You and 29% of players cut the press conference short. You and 28% of players double. Okay. You and 47% of players performed moderately well. Wait, I only got 47%? Oh, I pressed the next episode. Fuck. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, we're done with that. Damn, I got a 40. Bro, it couldn't have been that bad. Hey, y'all. The mission's not finished, though. We're gonna raise her up eventually. Alright. Alright. But anyways, yeah, if you're watching on the 2, make sure if you're watching on the 2, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams. Fuck you, I was gooning. Yo, like, what is wrong? What is wrong with you, bro? What is wrong with you, dog? Alright. Alright, y'all. Fuck Reacts Play Episode 2. Wait, why was that actually kind of interesting? That was like a whole ass movie. Who's the voice actor, y'all? Is that Aaron Paul? I was about to say, it definitely sounded like Jesse. Can we do Family Feud? No, not right now. Not right now. Let me change the Twitch category. Bro, y'all were talking about there's a sex scene, bro. Like, nothing happened, bro. I got tricked. I got tricked, man. Now I need some water. How y'all gonna lie to me like that? Gotta lie to. Okay, wait, Maj, y'all can unpin that. I'll just unpin it myself. It's still pinned. Bro, I'm not skipping reacts. Why is that pinned? Tommy wearing the same shirt from yesterday, and you're the same person on my dick from yesterday. Bro, no, y'all, no. I'll play the next episode, either next stream or whatever. Maybe I just don't play the next episode. Alright, maybe I just don't play. I'm not skipping fucking... Why do y'all want to see it so badly, dog? Okay. Alright. First video we got. Why Africa's United States failed. Let's go and see this. Let's go ahead. I never played that game before. How many of y'all have played it or seen somebody play it? I didn't realize it was that big. Like, god damn, bro. That shit is huge, man. Just like my meat.
Oh, I love the American Constitution. It's one of the great documents of American I bet you thought I was going to say of American history, but no. It's just...
Yo, yeah, low-key, Constitution is top 5 documents of all time. Is that fact? What's like top up there in documents, bro? Like, I ain't gonna lie, that is definitely top. Like, the fact that it held up even now. Bro, even if you look at like the original amendments they had and shit, like, we definitely need that shit now for sure. More than ever, I ain't gonna lie. The Magna Carta. What, like Playboy Carti? Playboy Carti made a new song, Magna Carta? Magna Carta. Man, what the fuck is this shit? I don't care about this. It was drafted as a peace treaty after years of biennial discontent with King John's heavy taxation and harsh rule. Get a load of this guy. Y'all, I'm obviously joking. I know what that is. Alright, like, what are we talking about? Without that, the Constitution would not exist. I know. Like, why do people genuinely think I'm dumb? You think I thought that was Playboy Carti?
One of the great documents. It laid out how the first true, large democratic experiment would work, and it really gets into that spirit which has defined America.
Yo, Loki, do y'all think, okay, let's say America's just cooked. Let's say America becomes tyrannical or like we're just ran by a king. Alright, we got Trump on his 8th term. Is the rest of the world gonna fall? Because you know what they say, like America's the leader of freedom in the world. You just see every fucking democracy just like, king, 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 king. I wouldn't even be surprised for real. I'm gonna be real. Because the world always likes to follow, like, if you, worldwide always likes to follow the country that's, like, leading and stuff. Hence is why, like, America, like, around the world, bro, fucking English dominates around the world. That's literally the second language. And I guess you could say the English, too, kind of started that, you know. But I would say America expanded it. Like, in literally every country, bro, English is the second language. I'm not gonna lie. It's nothing else. There's nothing else.
Self-determination, the rule of man.
Either that or the world moves on to
equality
the next
for
big country.
everybody.
Mm.
I know what you're thinking.
So then it's China. So then that means, let me turn it up. So that means all of the world would just, be communist then, right? Hold up. Yeah, I gotta turn this up. I don't know why it's so low.
Put it in Africa and see what happens. Because if you thought that, you'd share something in common with those who tried another great experiment of American history, exporting its values and constitution. I'm talking about the first democratic republic in Africa, Liberia. If you want a spoiler, it ended in one of the worst
Oh my god.
wars in modern history and the end of that constitution.
Too loud?
Liberia
Is
was
it?
originally founded as a mini United States on the west coast of Africa, which can be seen in its national symbols, its cultural attitudes, and of course, its form of...
Bro, I feel like, okay, the problem with Liberia, I don't know too much about it, but all I know is it probably started off with people like, all right, we're going to have something similar to U.S. Constitution, whatever, we're going to have people freely vote for shit. Then, they got in power and they were like, hold up. Oh yeah, fuck that. Yo, fuck y'all. I'm staying here. That's how it be, bro. Some leaders, they just feel like an inch of power and they're like, oh yeah, I can't leave. I gotta stay. They basically did friendly fire. Yeah, and it's like why the US was like so unique, you know? Like it was so unique because even George Washington, back when they didn't have like a two-term fucking law in the Constitution and shit, everybody stepped down for 2 terms because they believed it. And then, you know, FDR came in and he was like, and he served 4 terms and they're like, hold up. All right, this is pushing it. I think they were panicked. They saw like a nigga there like fucking 12 years or however long. No, it's longer than that. No, it's around 12 years. They're probably fucking pissed, bro. I would have been pissed. I'm not gonna lie. If I didn't like him, bro, I would have been like, bro, what? Why are you here an extra 3 or 4 years? Great Depression, World War II, true. He did dead ass save America though. Like, bro, he actually like fucking locked in, bro.
government. It's also a country that,
The people
like
wanted him
the
there, though, that's
USA,
true.
has always been defined by the politics of race. Imagine this. It's 1808 and the United States has just banned the slave trade. Not owning slaves, of course, only the act of transporting slaves from Africa. A significant portion of the country is made of freed and non-freed black men and women. What do they do now? Sure, many plantation owners...
Bro, but like... I'm trying to think about it, bro. Bro, the crazy thing is, sadly, a lot of them, like, whether they got freed or not, bro, a lot of them would get, like, probably have a better chance of doing anything on the fucking plantation. That's the crazy thing, because there was no civil rights, nothing. I mean, you were getting called the hard R. You were just going to have people not even say anything to you, bro. And that's the crazy thing I always think about it. Like, a lot of slaves genuinely just stayed on plantation because they're like, damn, like, what the fuck am I supposed to do when I leave? I'm just going to get called the hard R and shit. Nobody's going to serve me food. And, I mean, that's why. Then they had to create their own communities. Then when you create your own communities, then you got the fucking Klan coming in, all these racist niggas and shit, pushing them out their communities, burning their fucking communities down. Like, what could you do?
Saw this population as temporary
some came back to the
workers,
slave owners. I
but
already
they've
know.
Been
That's
in
like a known
America
thing.
for generations by now. Well, a growing coalition of people suggested they should return to Africa and create a new nation. This coalition brought all sorts of people together. Slave owners, abolitionists, clergymen, black nationalists, white nationalists, for all sorts of reasons, like giving economic and political freedom to former slaves or segregation.
It's crazy because they were, like, those abolitionists were probably called, like, woke back then. They were like, wait, slavery is wrong, yo. Like, you can't own another human being. And they were like, oh, so you're one of them woke. They were woke, man. They wanted to free the slaves. They were too woke.
Cross ocean lines. Not even a
I would've
decade
been like the
after the
Django,
slave
for real.
trade's ban, the American Colonization Society was formed, a group dedicated to the colonization of Africa, aka the resettlements of black Americans to Africa. And it got some pretty big names to join. Henry Clay, Richard Kane, Daniel Webster, Bushrod Washington. Okay, you might not
Who is that? Is this like George Washington's brother or something?
know them, but I swear they were important guys.
Supreme Court Justice, George's nephew. Damn.
You might know Presidents James Madison and James Monroe, though, who were both leading figures in the ACS. Him, while he was president. So this idea had a lot of institutional support within America, with Congress even offering $100,000 for the establishment of Liberia. The first ship to sail over to Africa landed here on Sherbro Island in 1822 with a whopping 86 people on board.
Wow.
Over the next few decades, more and more ships would come over to this area on the West African coast to create their own settlements, buying land from and warring with local tribes.
How do you even start a country? Like, let's say I want to start a country now. A nation. How the fuck does that work? Yeah, it's actually so. I'm thinking of all the stress that's so cooked. I cannot do that.
For example, this strip of land was traded from a Gola leader for the price of about $300.
What?
And by traded, I of course mean traded at gunpoint. So there is this situation in which black Americans settled on the coast in what would become Liberia's cities, along with some immigrants from the Caribbean and repatriated slaves from captured slave ships, and then local and tribal peoples in what was called the hinterland. In modern Liberia, 16 are officially recognized. Throughout Liberian history, this first group, which would be lumped together as Congos or Americo-Liberians, only made up around 5% of the total population, yet would have almost complete political and economic...
Yo, it's kind of crazy how they just took a playbook out of, like, America. Like, they were in America, and then they came back, they were like, wait, so they just took people's land by pointing guns at them? They're like, all right, bet. Let's go ahead and do the same thing.
Economic control of the country. That's because initially the country was founded only for the Americo-Liberian settlers, which there are only a few thousand of. The mass exodus of black Americans to these settlements never happened, especially after the end of the U.S. Civil War. So, to make up some size, the ACS merged with some other colonization societies, like this one from Maryland, who joined after they were aided in fighting a war.
This flag is terrible.
With the native Kru and Grebos. In 1838, the Commonwealth of Liberia was created to govern all of these individual settlements on the coast. This settlement, Christopolis, would be renamed to Monrovia in honor of U.S. President James Monroe and become the political center for the settlers. Even today, around a third of Liberians live in and around Monrovia. But ironically, because of Monroe's doctrine of separating the hemispheres into zones of American and European interest, Liberia struggled to get American support after its establishment. The towns struggled to raise the revenue needed to, well, build their cities and fight the tribes which they were constantly at.
I was about to say, yeah, they thought they were going to get some money for the people that enslaved them, bro. Like, yo ass was, I guess they paid like 100,000 or whatever he said, but like, bro, they was not going to fund your country.
War with. Most of the money they got came from duties, but the British, which had also set up an ex-slave state next door, claimed that Liberia...
Sierra Leone? Wait, it is? Oh my god, I didn't even know that. Wait, what the fuck? Why did I not know that?
...was a society or company or something. Definitely not a government. Therefore, they had no authority to collect taxes. So, in 1847, the families of the coast banded together to declare independence from the ACS. They would found the country of Liberia, the first democratic republic in Africa, modeled largely on where many of them came over from, the United States. The Constitution of Liberia was based largely on its parent copy. It established a legislative branch with an elected Senate and House of Representatives, a president who holds supreme executive power, and a judicial branch with an American-style Supreme Court.
Boy, I hope this stays independent of politics. Wow.
The Declaration of Rights is filled with American class.
I mean, so far it doesn't seem bad. They just copied the system. But it's probably just people broke this. There's nobody to enforce the system. That's what I'm assuming, like how it failed.
Like, all men are born equal. All power is inherent to the people. And it's even got a "We the People" reference in its preamble. Some old throwbacks like, you have to be a 21-year-old man with property to be able to vote. and some new hot takes, like there shall be no slavery within this republic. There's one small provision tucked away in the miscellaneous editions, though. Pull up section 13. The great object of forming these colonies is to provide a home for the dispersed and oppressed children of Africa. None but persons of color shall be admitted to citizenship in this republic. Liberia was created only for Americo-Liberians. It says it.
Okay, well that's why it didn't work. Bro, so like, in a way they kind of could have been ahead of America, because America had slavery, and then black people weren't even treated as like fucking human beings. They could have been like, oh yeah, we're gonna actually allow everybody, including white people, everybody, whatever race, sure, just come in, be a lot, but like, yeah, and then, you know, America changes stances. They're like, oh, everybody can have civil rights, and yeah, it's crazy. They really could have been ahead. But yeah, GG's.
Right there in the Constitution. It also says in sections 14 and 15 that you can't buy land from Native Africans, and the improvement of Native lives is an object of the government. However, neither would become true. The hinterlands were ruled fairly autocratically by president-appointed paramount chiefs alongside Americo-Liberian district commissioners, creating what was essentially two separate legal systems, economies, and societies. The Americo-Liberian population spent the next century and a third monopolizing all the power in Liberia.
It's also like a small place too. It couldn't be that powerful anyways.
They dressed differently, talked differently, practiced Christianity, built plantation-style homes, were the bosses on large plantation-style farms, were the only ones elected, and because native land recognition wasn't legally respected, the only ones who could vote. Economic power was monopolized with a patronage system, giving true Liberian patriots gifts like iron ore concessions, rubber farms, free labor, or tribal land. Liberia was ruled for a century as a one-party state under the True Whig Party, which was named after the American Whigs, nicknamed the Grand Old Party, and used an elephant as a symbol. At least this part makes sense since elephants actually live in Liberia.
Right.
Now, legally, they weren't a one-party state. They were a beautiful pluralistic democracy like America. But despite the fact that the True Whigs would actively...
You know what I imagine? They had like two voting things. It was like one voting box was you vote for one leader and the other one was like a shredder. Like you just put that shit in it and then it just doesn't vote for them.
Campaign during
That's what Kim Jong-un does.
The result of that election was decided pretty much from the start. Opposition members would be harassed and in some cases attacked and jailed. Both the newspapers in the country were owned by the government and
Johnsville, wait, what does that say?
Cases attacked and jailed. Both the news
Jonesville to erect monument.
Papers in the country were owned by the government, and during the True Whig dynasty, nearly no election was what we would call free or fair. This is probably a bit of an understatement. In 1927, Charles D.B. King won an amazing 230,000 votes in a country where only around 19,000 people.
Bro, did they just not check their numbers? There's no way. Yo, you genuinely cannot be this dumb, bro. You genuinely cannot be this fucking dumb.
People could legally vote. That's a 1,210% margin.
He's just accounting for future elections trust.
Ever heard
Yeah, you're right.
one. And don't even think about checks or balances when you're elected. Never during True Whig rule did the legislative branch ever initiate legislation without previous presidential approval, while court rulings were often straight up ignored. Old King wasn't too radical just like most in his party, but he did preside over a bit of a shakeup in the Americo-Liberian world. In 1930, a League of Nations report came out that the government was complicit in what was essentially slavery and a slave trade. They found
So they basically wanted to create a freer America, and they created America. So what the fuck was the difference supposed to be? There's no difference. If anything, at least the checks and balances would do something back then in America, right? Like it would actually do shit. Theirs didn't do anything.
labor practices and worker abuses on the Firestone Tire Company's rubber plantations, labor for some public works would
Worse
be diverted
America?
to high-ranking government officials and private citizens, and some crew and grebo workers were sent to the Spanish island of Fernando Po to work on cocoa plantations.
Oh, wow.
Liberia was shunned from the world system, and King resigned from the scandal, marking what would become the peak of American
Bro, I'm surprised they even found out about it back then.
Liberian domination of society. The president, not after him, but the one after him, was Liberia's longest-serving and most transformational, William Tubman. His open-door policy flooded the country with foreign investment, which promised to develop the whole country with modern infrastructure, though, to be fair, did help Americo-Liberian businessmen the most, who could benefit from fancy roads to new plantations. And his unification policy was aimed at bringing tribal members into Liberian society. In 1945, the Constitution expanded the right to vote not just for property owners, but hut owners as well.
Wow.
Since tribal land was only recognized to be in the name of the paramount chief. This gave the 3 hinterland provinces a whopping 6 out of 39 house seats, whereas
Okay, so this is their civil rights moment.
before they had to pay to get a non-voting house member.
$100? Bro, how much was that back then? Bro, I'm not gonna lie, especially over there too. That's probably your year. Actually, that's probably like 2 years salary. Like 3 years fucking salary.
Native Liberians were brought into government jobs and even the armed forces, although even in the government still traditionally worked more grunt labor jobs. Making the country institutionally stronger, maybe. Institutionally weaker, perhaps. Institutionally different, yes. And a major vibe shift, for sure. And still, the trajectories of these 2 different people were too far gone after decades of neglect towards the tribes. In fact, many resources came from the hinterland, land and labor, but also with the introduction of a hut tax,
What? Yo, how fucking greedy you have to be to tax this shit? Are we dead ass? Bro, this little ass shit. Her tax is insane work. I'm imagining the government coming up to you talking about, oh yeah, that little thing gotta get taxed. Like, bro, this probably took them like a week to make out of sticks and twigs. And they're taxing them for it. Equivalent of taxing a cardboard box in LA. No, deadass. It's the equivalent of taxing like homeless people in the tents in LA.
tax, financial and food resources as well. This would be enforced through armed troops, the frontier
and that's the one thing they enforced. Wow.
Force which fought many uprisings throughout Liberian history. Often they'd live off the land, staying alive through the pillage of local villages. William Tubman, great reformer, died in 1971, succeeded by William Tolbert, okay reformer. It was during his presidency when the entire Americo-Liberian system came to a collapse. The first sign of instability was when he raised the price of rice by 50%, both as a means to try to develop the interior and because his family owned the rice monopoly, but this ended in student, then national riots. The rice riots.
God damn.
It's usually a good barometer that a country is unstable when cities get burnt down from increased food prices rather than, I don't know, what we do now. Tolbert was out within a year of
it's really so crazy, y'all. How, like, fucking lucky America didn't get, like, somebody crazy, bro. Like, could you remember, like even with Trump now, with the shit he's doing, he's obviously trying to push the lines with shit you can do, but nobody can deny that. Can you imagine Trump, like, back in, like, the 1850s? Like, back when they, like, didn't suspect a lot of this stuff down. We have, like, so many systems set up where it's, like, damn near impossible. Like, you know, it's literally, y'all, and this is why I'm not scared of him having a third term. Like, it is impossible for him to do it. It's just not going to happen. There's too many strong setup systems now in America where it just can't fucking happen. You know, but you go back in 1850, he probably could have got it done, and America would have been fried. Like, the country would have not been as rich. Probably would have been fucking run down. There would have been riots and shit. It literally would have looked like Liberia, basically. the U.S. would be a monarchy. Yeah, just turn back into one or something, and maybe there'd be civil war. It would not be in the same state. It is. I will say that.
Protests, not by resignation, but by bullet. Who was in? Samuel Doe, who orchestrated the coup, executing him and 13 members of his government. One thing about Sam is he was Kron.
What the fuck? Remember with Ronald Reagan?
Not Americo-Liberian. And his gang was made of disgruntled tribal members who joined the previously all Americo-Liberian armed forces. While many in the outskirts were excited to have an indigenous leader, hoping for some sort of deep change in the country's political system, it became pretty clear just a few years into his reign that he was going to do exactly what the True Whigs did, just for the Crown instead. Another coup attempt was carried out by Thomas Kiwankpa, who failed, was mutilated by Doe's...
Yeah, at a certain point, bro, I feel like you just gotta give up. Like, if you move to Liberia, bro, I would have been fucking left. I would be like, oh, hell no. So I'm gonna go to Nigeria or some shit, or Ethiopia or somewhere else.
Guards and dragged through the streets of Monrovia. Doe became increasingly paranoid and autocratic, persecuting members of the Gio and Mano tribes for their supposed role within the plot. As Americo-Liberians fled, bringing suitcases full of hard currency with them, Krons moved en masse to the capital, and in something straight out of Animal Farm, military and government roles were filled with Kron loyalists. Nothing was going to change under Doe's leadership, so the country remained unstable and ripe for yet another coup. This time it was led by Charles Taylor, who was only half Americo-Liberian. He'd previously worked with Doe's government, but was exiled to the US after being accused of stealing around $900,000 from him. In America, because the government supported Samuel's anti-communist position, there was enough diplomatic sway to get him jailed. But somehow, he escaped to be trained in Gaddafi's Libya, sent to Cote d'Ivoire, and started a march on the capital.
How the fuck does that make sense, bro? Yo, corruption really, I mean, okay, people are still corrupt, but like, bro, I feel like blatantly if something like this happened, they'd be like, what the fuck, yo, like, come on.
Officially starting Liberia's civil war period, which wouldn't fully end for 14 years with Charles...
Bro, their civil war ended in 2003. Bro, y'all gotta move the fuck on, bro. Come on, man. Yo, a civil war in the 2000s is insane.
His next exile. Charles led the National Patriotic Front of Liberia through Nimba County, where he picked up huge support, being the people most targeted by the Doe regime massacres. The war he brought was pure chaos, extolling an unthinkable human toll. It's estimated over 200,000 people, 10% of the population was killed, and 1 million people were displaced. Entire villages were razed. There were mass executions where members of the same tribe would be buried in mass graves, and the widespread use of the war's biggest cultural legacy, child soldiers.
Oh my god, bro. This dude looked like he's fucking like 8.
The NPFL would go on to control about 80% of the countryside, exploiting tribal divisions on the 6-month journey to Monrovia. During that time...
Bro, something about Africa and tribal beefs that'd be so insane, dog. Like, this same shit happens in Ethiopia and other places. It's just like, I don't get it. But I grew up here, right? But it's just like so ridiculous to me, bro. Like, come on, bro. Y'all can't get along. Shit, man. Come on, bro.
Multiple groups had splintered off of them, led by charismatic warlords. One of them was the independent NPFL, led by Prince Johnson. These forces, ULIMO, couldn't even stay together, so they splintered off into splinters. Ulimo K and Ulimo J split along, who would have guessed it, ethnic lines, Mandingos and Krons. And in total, there were 7 factions throughout the war. All of these, along with the Liberian Peace Council, Lofa Defense Force made to protect themselves from Mandingo attacks, and Samuel Doe's Armed Forces of Liberia. It seemed like no other intergovernmental organization was going to stop the conflict, so the Economic Community of West African States tried to intervene through
I don't even know what that is.
Their peacekeeping force, ECOMOG. Their goal was...
You guys see that name? I'm not even gonna... You know what? I'm just too tired to make the joke.
To contain the conflict within Liberian borders for one, but but also, of course, to keep the peace. Monrovia had degenerated into a ghost town with looting, killing, displacement,
Damn.
and just general chaos. And throughout this whole ordeal, Samuel Doe was cooped up in his executive mansion.
Mansion, nigga? What the fuck? Hello? Nigga, this is a hotel. Oh, I genuinely have never seen a mansion this big in my life. Holy greed. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Something about these African leaders, bro. They houses be insane, bro. Like, you see politicians here, like, you're like, God damn, bro. You got a 5 million dude. They be having shit like this, bro. They make our politicians here look like fucking saints.
Waiting for the inevitable. But when he left
It's
the
a
condo for
condominium
a
on
bit to
steroids?
visit the Ecomog base, he was captured by INPFL forces and in an infamous
they got his
case,
ass.
tortured, lost these extremities,
Damn.
beheaded, all recorded
Damn.
by Prince Johnson, which I feel like would end most people's political careers in a democracy, but Prince was an elected senator until his death in 2024.
What?
ECOWAS had finally been able to get the parties to sign
Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie. The city doesn't look like the worst. These two, at least.
a couple of ceasefires. Now, the factions, after a decade of fighting, had been able to come together to create a lasting peace. What the country needed now was trust building to rebuild its
Yeah.
institutions and a way to mend all the damages that were caused to each other. So, Liberia
Yo, and it would have been so ahead too at first if it started off without like corrupt leaders and stuff. It probably would have been one of the leading nations in Africa. I truly think so, but
held its first fair election, possibly in its history, and who
Alright.
won? Huh? Oh, Charles Taylor won in a massive landslide. Yeah, there's no
Damn,
trust to be built by
75%.
this. Many Liberians voted for him because they believed fighting would continue unless he won the election. You know, 'cause he started the Civil War and all. In fact, one of the more infamous slogans from his campaign was, "He killed my ma, he killed my pa, but I'll still vote for him."
yo, it's got to be like the MAGA of Liberia, bro. Are we dead ass? There is no way. Sounds like a certain campaign in 2024. Okay, I would not say there today. Actually, yeah. Like Jews voting for Hitler. Bro, but to them, I'm trying to think of their perspective. Are they just like, oh, yeah, like, we have to vote for it? Like, if it's going to stop the fighting, fucking, I don't care about his flaws or something like that. If you're in survival mode, I could see that. Like, you just have no, you're like, damn, bro. This dude's fucking terrible, but he's the only one that can, like, stop the war.
Taylor
And then watch, he probably didn't even stop the war.
quickly created an authoritarian regime, just like his predecessors,
Yeah.
limiting political freedoms, especially of his less favored ethnic groups, and the economy was not the greatest, as you can imagine, after all the businesses were literally destroyed.
Oh my
The inequality and poverty wasn't magically fixed by the election, and Liberia again slipped into war. This time attacked from the north by the Liberians United for Reconciliation and Democracy, LURD. The only thing on their
I feel like no matter how many of these groups come out, they're just gonna be fucking corrupted. Like, it doesn't even matter.
agenda, the only thing, Taylor must go. They then dropped a LURD turd on the country by doing what Charles had done 10 years before, picking up popular support in the outskirts and marching on the capital. By 2002, they were nearly outside of Monrovia. But like before, LURD split and the MODL launched attacks from the southeastern counties on both LURD territory and the government. This second round wouldn't end until Charles Taylor left. That was the whole point, right? And the pressure was too much for him by 2003 when he fled to Nigeria. 3 years later,
Bro, has there ever been a sane leader? Who even is their leader now? There was a warlord in Liberia named General Butt Naked who would rip the hearts out of kids and eat them during the Civil War. Real person, by the way, got a whip. I would believe that. I would.
After his capture at the Chad border, Charles Taylor became the first head of state since the Nuremberg trials to be indicted and arrested with war crimes and crimes against humanity for his role in the Civil War, as well as his support for Sierra Leone's blood diamond trade and all these other things. Since 2011.
That's where the Kanye song comes from. Now I understand it. I didn't understand it, but now I do.
11, he has been living here in a British prison cell. So at least that's a good ending. One of the themes of the Civil War period was the attempt of tribal leaders not to change how ethnocentric Liberian society was, but just to place their group in charge of the country. First, the Americo-Liberians built a completely unequal society under true Whig Party dominance. Then the Crowns took over for a decade with Samuel Doe's coup. The Guios, Manos, Mandingos tried in the...
It was literally just like one party coming into power, right? Feeling like, okay, finally, we're going to fix shit. Then feeling the power and like, okay, we're going to take advantage of people. We don't give a fuck. And it just kept happening.
Civil War and the Lofas in the Second Civil War. Although it's done a much, much, much better job at keeping peace and ensuring freedom for most of its citizens, Liberia's history still haunts the country. By per capita output, Liberia is the poorest country on the West African coast, even lower than countries who went through similar situations like Sierra Leone and Cote d'Ivoire. Since 2006, it's practically been a brand new nation than the one that was originally founded 2 centuries ago. The one only for black American settlers and freed slaves. That is unfortunately the definition of a failed state. And it's safe to say, after all these years, that the great experiment in exporting the American government to Africa has failed. If you enjoyed this video...
Damn, cool video, man. Yeah, that's tough, bro. All I know, if I was there, I would be tough. I would have been a tough-ass president. You know what I mean? Like, I really would have locked in and went crazy. Racist-ass country. Yeah, they basically created America at the time, at least, and then created a worse version somehow. I don't know how. But, anyways, yeah, if you're watching on the 2, make sure to join the Discord and watch the streams. You be a dictator too? Yeah, probably. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and end it. W stream. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying?